Alright, I believe we're live.
Multi-Twitch. Oh, Joe's not on.
Hello.
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, you're live.
Yay, that's good. Grab that. Copy profile.
As Joe has been playing Assassin's Creed Rogue?
Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue.
Oh,
Where the
wow.
protagonist is called Say. Every fucking time they say his name, and I'm listening in the background, it spins me out. Because so many people just call me Say.
Mm. Yeah, the Rogue's
Like,
the one where you play as a Templar.
oh, that's why it's called that.
Mm.
There's just like, after Revelations, my knowledge of Assassin's Creed starts to get spotty because that's when I checked out. Like, part of why I do like open world games in December is to eventually catch up on Assassin's Creed. He says that he does not play Assassin's Creed during that block yet.
Alright, tweets up. We're good. Okay, we can start. In 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm Jet Kronos, joined by my co-host Shane.
Instead of my intro was this stream series.
Spice. Okay.
Yeah,
So
so nice.
The last time we were here on Friday, we were we escaped the cult's clutches and we made our way.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, we met up with Space Jesus at the end, but we also had to cure Drax of his mind poisoning.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
Took all 5 of us to
Also,
beat him
Drax
last
is being a
I still
constant
can't
fucker
believe you caught
with,
one of my
with
smart
glitching
bombs.
around.
Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on.
Thing
You don't
about that
remember?
moment
More, are you
when
okay letting
you
Mantis fight
you
the
had that
church alone out
heartfelt
there?
scene with Gamora through
She
his
won't
back.
fight. She'll
I was
focus
laughing
by
about that
battling.
even to like the Lego World stream on
Maybe they can all
Sunday.
hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Cause like,
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue
and
her.
I would agree with
I have great
Mantis.
confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
At least when you
Because she's
can
smarter
leave,
than you?
get the people to leave the planet.
Hey, that
We need
nickname
to look
makes my
after the
skin
planet
crawl.
because it's the only one we have.
Furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I
Got
should
a
be ready,
point
Peter Quill.
actually.
I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of
He's
you a
roughly
great
up
debt
to
of gratitude.
Star-Lord's race,
My honor
isn't
to
he?
fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might.
He's half human, half.
Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
Oh,
I only
Star-Lord?
hope our guest
Yeah.
agrees to join this buttock
Depends on the
striking
continuity.
celebration.
MCU, he's half human, half celestial. In this timeline, which is based on a lot of the other comics, he's half
So,
human, half
Warlock.
prince
He's
of another
Not
or
sure we can trust
of
a guy
the
who looked at the
kingdom,
Grand Unicorn
tyranny or some
himself
shit.
and thought, the land. Hey, Quill.
You seem
Sparta.
like you're in a good mood.
So he,
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster.
please
extension.
tell
Can't
me
wait to put it
the
together.
citizen of Spartax is a Spartan.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Or
Quill,
Spartax.
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you,
Spartoy.
not only does it make my blood boil, it puts
You had
everything
one
in
job.
perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something
So I
like
suppose
that.
if
You saved
they
our
were
lives,
Spartans,
man.
that would be a little bit too
You
on the
deserve
nose,
a bit of
wouldn't it?
praise.
The road and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, we'll save them
Yeah.
for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Hurry
Sweet.
up, Quill. I ain't got all day.
All right, let's see what we can upgrade. We can get some health. Oh, much needed health.
I feel it would
One
be useful.
fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh.
We'll better get those shields and stuff. We gotta
Now
get
that
some-
that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
All right. You know, since I doubt it's gonna be brought up towards the end of the game, other than like little hints there with his blasters and shit, I could easily see us getting, if they ever made a sequel game, which I don't know if they will at this point.
Did you
I
just...
don't think so, sadly.
Close the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once.
Anyway, I could totally.
Everybody's
see-
innocent. Oh,
I could. So basically, it's the fact that the damn door is broken. If that's the case, because it keeps opening by itself. No, what was I saying? I could see if there was a sequel, they could easily delve into more of Peter's like his heritage with Spartak.
if Spartak doesn't appear this game, yeah, I agree with you. Like, Spartak is one of the Rogues Gallery,
Yeah.
because... how do I phrase this? Peter and whatever, their worldviews are very different. Like, one is a king and has that monarchy mindset, while one is essentially a pirate. Like, I got curious, and like, Peter's never taken over the Empire to my knowledge, and like, from a character standpoint, it's easy to see why.
That'd be pointless.
And I don't think he'd be
Alright.
good at it.
Let the waves of calm wash over me. And go.
That's not how that works.
Oh, Gamora!
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. How the help me do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, you know, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding
Asking
it.
for a friend.
You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
Unfortunately.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken.
Therapy.
Thanos, the war, working as an assassin. It'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die.
No. There was this boy there. Akan.
The one you hugged in the village.
Akan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But
So he would agree.
over time, we came to rely on each other.
Or I'm sort of feeling would be mutual.
Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like, how to work through my trauma, caring for Khan. He forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination.
But since he
is
doesn't
just a
sew
different
up
name for
Nebula would
murder.
also be a good way
So
to
how did you cope?
take a potential sequel.
We made puns. Bad.
Like, I believe
stupid
he's
jokes
dead,
to
but like,
shout as we
comic
were
books are death.
killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's worth a shot.
I am optimistic about Peter Quill convincing our guest to fight alongside us.
Of course you'd be optimistic. You're always optimistic.
Optimism
Yeah.
or not, we need to work with him. We need someone strong enough to keep Raker in check if we want any chance to get to Nikki.
Just keep your Waker in check.
Oh, god damn it.
Given he has sword fighter arm.
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place.
Really?
It looked fun.
Alright, let's talk to Space Jesus.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to
It
piss
looked
you off?
nice.
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
Bleh.
I think it's gonna happen, but I hope if you say yes, the Skinner yes. Why, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Close
Wise
enough.
words. Sure and measured, but beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure,
Understood, Huff.
man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the
Oh, you said
incommensurable
love?
extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he
For
wants to get his
Saul, didn't he?
kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
That's my fucking. Whatever.
So, how is
It's
he?
our womb.
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
A physics lesson. Have a quick check around the ship just in case.
Hey, that one's
Can't
from
wish I knew
Lamentis.
more about
Does that
Adam
mean it's a
Warlock.
sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentis?
I don't even want to know the answer.
Clearly he's gonna look after
We'll
it.
have to patch that tunnel.
Yep. We're gonna have to do a lot of work to this ship. I don't even know what we're gonna do with this goddamn llama.
Had it?
Oh, there's
I get it.
Would a wanton hand supply sustenance to this chamber?
He's asking for room service now?
you piece of
Get your own. We've got a full fridge.
Well, not exactly full.
God damn it! Close! Stay closed.
Adam for that one, even though it's not.
Alright, let's get on with the mission.
Rodent, you mentioned the Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
Yep.
There was more than one cave then.
You really don't remember anything at all?
I have a vague recollection of dampness.
Yep. That would be the caves.
Dr. Groot. I wonder where he was.
It may be up to us to stop the
The-
church in nowhere. You ready?
Just dreaded Walker's voice on that line.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one
I don't think he
canine
had a
against the
choice.
army of the converted.
They threw treats his way and he got distracted.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head on
But granted, a lot of this is probably not Marvel fan, but like I don't think I've ever seen Cosmo get in a fight.
No. And again, he's in the third film as part of the Guardians.
And he is in Marvel superheroes too, but I'm not gonna count that because anybody you can play as can get into a fight in those games. Like in the first
That
game, you can
explains
fight
why
with
we ain't
Aunt
been
May.
able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer
Oh, in
it,
theory,
they'll
you can beat
vaporize
Venom
us.
as Aunt May.
We'll handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have
You
accepted
cool.
the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
Too easy.
Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up.
I mean, like,
All them bars.
even with the comics that I'm reading,
betting
like,
parlors.
Cosmo would not be a
Neural
character for
droids.
like another 10 years from where I'm reading.
It's not as bad as
At
it looks.
least.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
Here's a
Ah!
lot of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
I know what Drax meant when he said he is gifted at deception, but I just pitched... The tone of voice made me just picture like Drax playing Among Us or something.
God damn it.
What is our plan if the Matriarch is no longer in the Continuum Cortex?
Well, I was always thinking about it. I
showdown
knew
against
he said
Raker,
something really
this time,
sus.
You'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
Why, thank you. Please don't die, dog.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Okay,
If we are to
Mr.
risk
English
our lives
Major.
on this mission, we should commune together and intone a Cathathian battle hymn together.
Please, no.
First
Gamora's
thought we
real
said that was
sensitive
fuck, he's got
about
me
her
there.
singing.
Shame. Although it would have been incomplete without the battle drums.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back.
I could do that. Yeah, don't worry.
So, what happens if we find Goldie, but he's all beat up?
And we place it.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
I was wondering if we were gonna get away with that or not.
What is that fucking Vin Diesel ass smile?
It's all about family, Peter Quill.
Family. Rejecting his promise and fully accepting his family's death shows Drax how strong he truly is. He'll now deal moderate damage and heavy stagger to a single enemy, and the moderate staggered only by enemies who enrage. He also deals more stagger while raging. Ah! God damn it! Always a pit.
Load up, rocket!
This won't hurt much.
I shall break their bones!
Part the
Toss it!
first look to this chapter, but I kind of feel like they're a little bit weaker. But you might also be stronger.
Not going into the light this time, little buddy.
Yeah, probably just because you're stronger.
Cut to pieces.
Time free, Gamora! Drax! Shut him down! Groot, snag him! The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Let's sever his ties that bind.
Well, here's what the probably color to Waker's books are. Or look like.
Next time, you're on your own.
What would I do without you, Rocket?
What the? Whoa! Oh God! His head went backwards.
First say what?
Missed it though. His head went backwards.
Set it free!
About time!
So I just saw. I was flicking through yours and Joe's chat, and I saw in Joe's chat say I took a set.
Ah.
And I hope that means the Assassin's Creed assassin.
The hovering shaman is blessing the tracks!
And okay, in the comics they are just guys in robes.
Okay. They wanted to do something a bit better with him in this game.
Yeah.
Send it their way, Drax!
Like, here they look like something out of Destiny, but like, Destiny visually, it ain't broke.
That's
I
not
do like
good.
Destiny's visual.
Like, Bungie made a really fascinating world and then just didn't know what to do with it.
I heard. I don't know what the current status of the recent like DLC was, expansion.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but
It was
us.
the 80s Vaporwave stuff that got received so poorly from what I understand.
I just remember when Kane came back and whatever his name was.
Isn't that the upcoming one?
Cade. It was Cade. I remember he got revealed coming back in a recent like, Sony thing. I was like,
Yeah, I think that's the upcoming one.
okay, that's the one people are looking forward to.
Watch out! That one's been enhanced!
Like, supposedly it's either the end of Destiny story or the end of, like, the current era.
Yeah.
Well, bad Destiny 2.
Which is fine. We're at a point where you probably need to update the new game anyway.
Past time someone got stabbed!
It helps that the actor for one of the big characters is sadly dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light him up,
That's that
Rocket!
guy.
Sounded like he was a good guy.
He was a fantastic actor.
I see their engines! That's why I'm here!
Like, sadly, most of what I know him from is like watching the Destiny cutscenes.
I know him from Fringe. He was one of the big characters in that.
Find one of these!
Which I got told was good and I just never got around to watching it.
He was also in the John Wick movies.
Oh yeah, it was.
Zeus.
Which is also something that like I've been told to watch and haven't.
He's also Zeus in the Percy Jackson TV show. Disney Plus.
Oh, fuck, that's also kind of a problem then.
That's like his last
Drax
role.
with the assist!
I'm ready! Find me an opening! You don't
It means they're gonna have to recast them if they want to do more of that story.
It's easy because I think it's even said in like that version, like Zeus takes on many different forms.
My great strength
Yep.
is
That's
under your
fine.
lies.
Even in the myths he did that.
cut that fire's connection to his
That won't be that hard. Then.
waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
I seem to be somebody.
Like I forget what myth it was, but like there was a point where Zeus, I want to say it was a swan. He saw a swan and thought,
I will not be
I want to
bested
that.
so easily.
He transformed into another swan.
Cut to the chase!
Because
It is
Zeus,
acceptable to ask for help, Peter
Zeus being
Quill.
the fucking
How's
OG
your
fake
gun there?
penis.
Oh fuck me. He died crossing the guns.
Go out like a gangster.
God damn it. I'm not doing something right here.
The sorcerer protects the last. What's the
You're not getting
opposite
hit
of heal?
often, but when
Let's
you
go
do
back
get
to
hit,
Drax.
you get hit like a truck.
He's healing his pals!
Can't do that without a head!
Drax O'Claw, you
Oh,
struggle in
maybe it
pain.
won't.
Make them hurt.
This is a different. Oh, no, there you go.
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them. Rocket fireworks.
Still love that attack.
Die, fucker.
My boy's a goner.
Alright, good. We got rid of
He is
him.
also
Now
dead.
everything should be a little easier.
Slice and dice.
Get the point?
Well, there's those puns.
Hey, hey, keep the battle going.
I have
Keeps the game going.
Don't mourn him! Beat him! Wrap him up, bud! Sick of Drax!
Nice.
With pleasure!
Yep.
Wacko's better brave than you, world.
Give it that
Council,
extra
without
spin.
wrath or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
Yeah,
All
fuck
the
it.
more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
Any costumes in this section?
So, yeah.
We're wasting time
I should've got
here.
that guide
I don't like
ready.
the sound of that fulfillment thing. What was that?
He says you, seem tense.
Scott! Cosmos
You remember what
Tower
chapter we're
shut
on?
down.
12?
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me,
Control
Gamora,
F12.
and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters. Like it was
There
nothing.
we are.
We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
In chapter 12, you'll find 4 outfits. One for Drax, one for Walken, one for Gamora, one for Star-Lord.
Oh, cool.
There does
Nice.
appear to be an excess of it stored here.
If you pre-ordered the game, this outfit will already be available to use. Right after the first battle, there's a large block underneath the left structure that Drax can pull loose. Climb it up to the top of the structure to find a chest on the far side.
Oh. Good thing I asked. Yeah. I'll have to backtrack a little bit to find that.
Yeah. We're still early enough in. It shouldn't be too much of a backtrack.
Drax, come on. Need your help, bud.
Okay, read the title of the costume. That both makes sense and doesn't make sense for the pre-order costume.
So what do you find when you do have the costume already? Do you just find extra parts? Oh.
I think you just get nothing.
Give it a yank, Drax.
It shall move by my will.
I think I know where it is. Yeah, it's up there.
Looks like it.
Yep. Yeah, there it is.
But I think I actually know what this costume is, but I'm searching my mouth and describing it just in case I don't.
Whoa.
What is? It's a nice outfit, but like... I don't know, I feel like the classic looks like... Or actually no, the movie looks would have been the better pre-order outfit. But I came across an outfit where it looked... What? That?
With that design, he looks like a mix of a Skrull and Mr. Sinister.
So I just have the mental limits for that last sentence.
And that was the only costume in this area?
After fighting your first group in the Nowhere Market, follow Walken and Gamora. On the wall behind where Walken is standing, you can use your wind sword to make an opening in the chest is behind it. Well, look, I'm just picturing, like, Drax's home planet just walking in with, like, purple pants or something. Oh, honey, you have misplaced your clothes today.
You say it was here, or?
Fighting your first group in the Nowhere Market.
Oh, so we haven't done that yet. Okay.
Like, maybe I should have went off to, like, you're gonna fight in the marketplace, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark.
It's not like it's named characters.
So
To my
many
knowledge,
of
it's just
them.
like
I
books.
thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems
I
to me
mean,
most of them would
even
give in.
crooks,
Or they'd
like,
be killed. Not an easy choice.
you don't become a crook just wanting nothing.
Exactly, that's
They
bullshit.
got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hallis Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon fate from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Me.
I love having explorer genes.
Yeah.
It makes me want to look at everything.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
And I mean, like,
They were all
if you
charlatans.
make the
Most of
connections,
them were
there must be an
pickpockets and
opening,
fences.
right?
Pretty useful people to
Just
know.
point the gun down the openings. This reminds me, actually. I was recording for Affogato last night, and there's a point where the journalist character asks if I've been reading her articles. And I felt so guilty, because, like, I should read those articles, but, like,
I
they
had a
are
contact here.
surprisingly long,
You did?
well,
Was it
actual
Blurf?
articles.
No. Shudupun. What's? Maybe?
Okay, I think we got the drop on these guys.
I assume this is the fighting question, by the way.
They do not fear death.
Feel this? Cut them down and let's go!
They will feel every hit. Why has the Gold One not massacred them?
We can only ever count on the real Guardians!
I mean, the gold one
I
is
sharpened my blade for
much,
that!
much further behind you, isn't he?
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
The priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Okay, so you said you gotta follow both of them.
Killing Gamora.
Don't suppose we could try tricking
Like,
them
they'll
again?
stop in
Make them
front of the
believe we're all
door
promised
and you
stuff.
open the
Not
door.
unless you can fake that purple
Ah,
glow they all seem
got
to
it.
have.
Got it. Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah,
If you want to get the big payout, smuggling jobs are nowhere. You can't go in looking too fancy or too scrubby. You can't look like a gun for hire neither. Gotta find that comfortable middle ground that says, I ain't gonna lose my cool if Nova Corps pop up on my screen. This is that suit. I like it. This is a good suit. Alright, let's
I'm
continue.
surprised the church was able to seize the cortex.
Like-
Seemed pretty secure last time.
Over here! Looks like
I
we
forget
can
if I
squeeze through.
make this
We
point
must be
on
close
your
to
stream or
Manlow's
my
bar.
stream, but
You
like,
see it?
Not really.
That Marvel
There's a lot of
snap-
debris in the way.
did it again.
There's no way through this wall.
Marvel
Be a bunch of
Rivals.
wackos just waiting for
They
us
could
on
get
the other
far
side.
on costumes.
Peter!
Well, that
Like, there's
didn't
so
work.
many good ones across
I'm
superhero
going in.
stuff.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Fair enough.
Back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
So like,
Oh, Scott!
now that I think about it, as
Manlows.
much as I detest like
Look at
free to
her.
play nowadays,
This is personal.
For how hyped I am over Galactea, I
I've
probably
been
should at
thinking
least do
about
a
what
quick
Warlock
look.
said.
Yeah?
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since
What
we met
the
him.
About how
fuck is...
Nikki and that Magus thing might
That
be
That looks good.
trying to save her.
Looks like
Is
a
that what he
ramen
said?
steak.
It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
I mean, I tried at least once.
Yeah, I tried to just about once. Okay, so we're gonna pull that out. Nope.
When we are done here,
Gamora did mention the noodles in this place. It makes sense we get ads for like noodles and noodle variants.
What the fuck?
Adam Warlock.
What the fuck was that?
Just to make sure I wasn't the only one that heard Gamora saying a lot of R's, right?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Adam Warlock just got a name change recently.
Adam
Landed
Warlock.
Somewhere across the lower city.
What
Or
the
got picked
fuck?
up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
You know, weirdly, I feel I would feel safe in a place where bounty hunters hang out.
And what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
Cause like somebody caught enough trouble, they get a bounty and then they get hunted.
Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus' space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah,
As I
because
should
that
probably
ain't a real
read
thing.
the next one.
And I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentis. None of this
The
makes
what
any
group?
sense, but Mantis gave us somebody who can fight it.
If you pre-order the game, this outfit will already be available to
Exactly.
use. There is an area where Gamora must cut down some
He
power
can deal with his
lines.
evil twin.
So you move forward, follow the path until you come to a sunny middle door that you and Drax must press out of the way. You know, I'm gonna wait for that door before I read the rest, because there's a lot to this paragraph.
Found things you can cut.
Fuck.
Looks like the church.
On one hand, it's good that I read that just in time. On the other hand, fuck, I'm gonna have to read the rest of this paragraph, aren't I?
So we go...
What? What happened?
Fighting people.
Did you fall off the edge or something?
No, you just can't leave the area.
Seems like you're more than out of this fight at least.
Yeah,
So you just JoJo memeing that guy now.
basically. Incredible.
Also, I like how I said JoJo meme. Like it's just one specifically, but like there's like 12 JoJo memes.
No, it was like 1,000.
Ah, fair.
Okay, so you said...
Tiny middle door that you and Drax must push away.
Okay. Not this, though.
Alright, before pushing the door, look to the left and you'll see a handle you can pull. Using the windsock, pull the middle wall until it collapses. Have group make a bridge to get you to the other side. Follow the maintenance path until you see a malfunctioning doors.
Hang on.
Shoot the panel above it. I feel like after a point... Oh, what happened there? I feel like after a point, you just get the route anyway.
And one nearly died. Holy shit. What is this? Ooh! Rocket might like that. There's stuff down here. I'm just looking around though.
I just tried to figure out, like, what this guide wants us to do.
Yeah.
But actually, it's something that's going to be more understandable in the actual moment.
Ah! Oh, wow. Whee! Oops.
Must be a kill plane there.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to go get
Quiet! I thought I heard something.
Oh, I have to do all that again. Fuck. Cut!
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Probably was that
Looks
easy.
like the church is trying to keep us
At
out
least
of
I'll
there.
know what to
That's
cut
not
when I
gonna work.
get to work on this later.
Fair point. Son, kid.
The destruction is pretty massive.
Guess that means some of the crooks here put up a fight.
Whoa. The
Imagine
Emporium
the
used to be
without
right
searching.
here. Did the church destroy it? They're dropping like flies, suited up. Deadliest woman incoming! Rocket! Blast them!
Oh, we need to keep ear out for that title. Also, as a side, I've been playing a adult game called
For some more than
Guardians
others.
of Eden. There's a tentacle lady in that game, and she is fine.
Yeah, I've seen nowhere was desolated before.
No way. When?
Like, if she has got
Wonder
loot,
about
I
early enough
cannot
in the
wait for
morning.
them.
It is this empty.
Get out here again, aren't I? Yep.
Wonder if Cosmo's gonna keep control of the station once this mess is sorted.
You fear he will lose his command.
He wouldn't have many defenses left to push back a second invasion.
I ain't never been on the dog's good side, but the thought of new management, don't sit right.
Cosmo would be wrong.
Rather have Cosmo do it than the fucking Collector. Remember the Collector?
Sounds like the collector fucked off.
Yeah, the Collector in the
Let's-
in the Guardians movies was the main source for old nowhere stuff. You even had Cosmo in prison.
What do you think they
as a
did with
collection.
all the nobodies?
Hey,
They were either below us, awaiting the fulfillment, or they have been transported to Sacrosanct.
To join the other millions.
Chanting in that massive cylinder.
Still not as scary as Drax's Catathian war songs when he's taking a shower.
God damn.
I'll just picture like some Mari Haka kind of thing.
I like to think that he's holding the damn like the shower part and singing at the same time. Okay, so there was there's that way, and then there's
Hard to believe how much the place has changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
well. We'll go that way.
Have you seen a silver door yet that you and Drax need to push?
Not yet. Maybe through here then. We
I
cut those
presume you're
wires. Go this
I
way.
presume you're safe at least for now.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her
Uh.
hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach
Kinda
the
curious
Undercity
what
to
even
find the
happened
girl
if
and
we,
stop whatever they are doing.
And
We
we'll have to be
animated
ready
the
for them
head.
to try and stop
I think the
us.
Soul Stone is one of the only stones that you can actually hold in your hand. One of the only, because I know if you hold the Power
Converted
Stone,
ones
it
will be prepared
fucking It's not, unless you can control it, it's not worth
Die in
holding
order
it.
to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think
You need a
about
lot of power.
You can hold all of them, it's just risky.
The time stone I know you can hold. The space stone, ugh, that's a bit trickier because when what's her name held that in the Thor 2 movie, did she get fucked or came close to it? She came and became infected with it.
I'll be honest, I have yet to watch 4 2, because I have heard nothing but bad things about it.
Yeah. The Mind Stone, I think you can. No. The Mind Stone.
Yeah, the Mind Stone will fuck with your head.
Yeah, you can't hold that one. I think there's some you can hold, some you can't. Oh, I see what you. I think I know what you were talking about. Found it.
That's not the way to Cosmos.
Might be something down there we can use. Fruit.
I'm really hoping a lot of this
Seedy
path is
underbelly,
just like
seedy underbelly. You know, they used to run
its
a
own
poultry
thing.
ring out here.
Is that what that smell was?
Yep, rotting beasts from Maclu 4.
Okay.
pedal. There you go.
Was really hoping there'd be hover bikes down here.
Why would there be?
No outrageous parking fees for one. And two, sometimes you want to drop something off without anyone else seeing.
Once inside the room, you'll see that the floor is covered with water and electricity. To
in
your
there?
left is
Yep.
a small
Let's see
vent
where
that
it
Walker
goes.
can go into.
So if there were
When he
hover
comes,
bikes
put
down
the
here-
other.
We could've
When he
hopped on
comes
and
out
sat
the other
down
end,
to
he will
lower
shut down the
city.
electricity.
Brooke
Give it.
used to do it all the time.
Okay, it does sound mostly like
There you go.
self-explanatory.
Should be safe.
Thank Flark these boots are waterproof.
And you say a silver door?
Oh!
I'm not seeing
There you pass the silver door.
I did. What was down here then?
Supposed to be.
Oh, there it is, found
costume
it.
somewhere in the water.
Found it.
Oh,
And the
what
costume
the
is?
fuck does Impaler? Okay.
Yeah, he loves them head spikes. And gives him some serious
I see.
attitudinal problem. Am I the only one that got a ride on his back? One wrong move and just think about the kind of damage you could do to me without them stabbers. Uh-oh, veto. So this is a 20. This is a very recent one.
Yeah.
2019. I'm gonna apply it. Why not? All right. I think that's everything down here. So let's head back.
And when you get back, that's where the silver door is, from what I understand. And that is our third costume this chapter, right?
Find anything?
Dead end.
Let's continue before Nikki becomes a dead end too.
After the fight on the nowhere rooftops, have Drax punch a hole in the floor and slide down the ramp. Immediately after landing in the space below, turn
Our
around.
level of cooperation is invigorating.
And under the ramp, there's a
Become a
hole
formidable
Star-Lord can crawl
Yep,
through. The
sure
chest is
have,
on the other
Drax.
side.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
So I guess keep an eye out for any slides.
What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Looks like she was some kid's favorite toy.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati!
You know, fittingly, when they talk, they also sound like the religious nuts in Warhammer.
I look forward to playing that game when it comes out this year.
Which one?
The
The Guardians of the
Warhammer
Galaxy!
game.
Save the believers!
Space
and
Marine
the
2?
Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
I was thinking,
That's it. We finally snapped.
eventually I want to do the Total War game for game
Wait
period.
for us.
But like, I want to get decent enough at them.
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora?
Nebula as a kid.
Yeah. Or so. But then again, her and Nebula went through the same thing to practice. Doesn't really matter.
Not again!
Again?
Drax died with honor! At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
No, we didn't!
Yep. So I guess while you're focusing on the battle, like, I want to do a Empire 1 with like Total War 1, and then move on to 2 with like Center of the Immortal. Thing is, I have no idea what I'm going to do for Warhammer 3. So Warhammer 3 is the one that everybody plays, thanks to Immortal Empires.
Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm just thankful when it comes to Warhammer, there's at least a good faction. Like people that are actually, you know, good people. And
Which spun me out last time, but you technically have 2. The Tower and the Salamanders.
the Salamanders are my go-to, like if I want to be a good person, which I normally am. But I'm just glad with that I can also choose a faction
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
in general.
He was converting them to the promise!
If I want to get chaotic and as fuck, sure, I can pick one of those and be like, yeah, well, there's still good people, so I'm happy.
But like, I do agree with you. There's a reason people like Caiaphas Cain stand out, because like they feel human. They have their good sides, they have their bad sides. Compared to like a Chaos Worshipper where like you are all in on that god. For Worshippers be the worst of them because they're just basically kill, kill, kill.
Go get him, Tyke! Looks like even she's got her limits!
Like I think I mentioned her.
Too close.
That's why I'm here!
Fuck, what's made I mention her? Something the Bloody. She's got a really interesting backstory. Because she's a Corn Worshipper, she becomes just kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill, I think I married Corn. And then back to kill, kill.
Damn.
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely.
Must be
not
cathartic as fuck.
Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Rager's flagged up church?
Of course not. Just
what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker.
It's his
has
right,
bad
but so is
memories.
Peter.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me.
I think
My
it is about
sister.
Thanos.
If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe
Okay,
she
it is
wouldn't
about
be dead.
Nebula.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi,
She's
I'm
got a
Gamora.
point.
I murdered my sister. Can we be friends?
Insert that one Family Guy meme here.
Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I
Just
actually,
all the people into the monster girl
Kind of
genre
enjoyed
just
being on.
line up.
all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have. What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I like this blurred out, but you can still see the city in grid.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like, I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Yes. Right into battle. Let's go. Yay! Executioner! Having revealed the truth about Nebula
Sounds
and
fun.
found a family who accepts her for all that she is, Gamora no longer holds back. The deadliest woman in the galaxy now deals super heavy damage
Galaxy in this game.
by hitting a single target with multiple strikes. Let's try it out. God damn, Mitch! Woo!
That's just a delete button, it looks like.
Another one? Go, Rocket!
Rocket made a good point. You're getting a delete button for everybody.
They are coming at us from everywhere! And we're gonna stop them every time! Or face the destroyer! The giant robot is stumbling! We must put it down!
We're barely scratching the big thing's paint!
We have weakened the
Nice, guys.
It's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop us!
Still tanky, but it does feel like it can do much anyway. While you doing that, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Go for it.
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
This bloodlust you feel, it makes things unreal. And it'll get you killed if you don't control it. Which is why we don't rush in. We take our time and we bring them down. Who's with me?
Wultaf's field must
Let's
wait!
do this!
You said.
Drax, destroy! Why are there so many?
Because they've been converting whole worlds! Ow! That's gonna hurt!
This has got my name on it!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Won't stop us from stopping them!
Do your thing!
Yeah, we're all a
They have
bunch
this
of
many
misfits.
goons.
I get it.
Peter Quill.
Okay, I told a bit of a lie. I got a drink and I chased my loungewear.
Mother was not cast out into nothing. As long as we remember them, those we cherish are not truly gone.
Right. We keep our dead in our hearts.
That cannot be healthy. The remains should be properly buried.
No, who can I?
Oh, it's also the ability.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now there's only one more to wait on, and that is Groot.
Picture what a Groot delete button would look like.
You know,
Because he does
I
not
usually hated
strike
when
me as
that
the kind of
Cosmos
guy who would
spotlight would shine
delete
down on me.
somebody.
too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge.
Even
and
if
it's
he
starting
is
to sound
giant
like a
tree
made-up
man.
word.
All words are made up.
Okay. What am I supposed to do
You see
here?
It
that
Drax
kid
has a
in the
point.
ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor
I just
sucker
had the
born
costume
like
guide up, not the regular guide.
Oh, well, I'm curious where the next costume was.
Gap's too
Or is
big
that not
to
for a
jump.
while?
Why do they keep blocking everything off?
Because now
After the fight on the nowhere
We need to find
rooftops, have
another
Drax
way.
punch a hole in the floor and slide down the ramp.
Okay.
Immediately after you land in the space below, turn around and under the
Find a way to
ramp.
get us across.
Just having a quick looky.
Like, I would presume we're just looking for a ramp, costume-wise.
Yeah. Okay.
Then what would the rooftops even be
Oh,
in
I
this
see.
place?
prepare in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
Because, like, buildings on
I
top of
have
buildings
been
on
eager
top
to
of
topple something
buildings.
over.
Go, Drax.
There, that's right. Yep.
Is down here?
I don't think so, because that's not a slide, is it?
Push this over.
Really?
left.
A faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should
So I
be able to
believe
turn it
Drax
off.
punches
Let's
a
get
hole
looking
through
then.
the floor, right? Yeah, hole in the floor. Cosmo the military helmet.
Love that. But every time I see that, I'm thinking of the dog, that dog thing they made up for
So,
remake
Gamora.
7.
You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
A spot, I think it was called.
Ah, here it is. Oh, okay, I got it.
Forgive me, I haven't played remakes since it came out.
Can't you do something to shut off the power? That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
Well, I think it would have been before I streamed, actually. Well, what year was remake?
Oh. I wonder.
This release date. Yeah, it would have been before I was streaming. I mean, logically, that should have worked.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, so it's not here then. Hey, got. Fuck. Excuse me.
All right, dead ahead. Let's book it.
Best part of being a co-com, I can mute whenever I sneeze.
No, great.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I want my
Oh my
arm
god,
back.
he's just outright missing.
The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Still torn
Hey,
on.
space
Hey,
Hey,
Still torn on the old man or. That's why I gave it without laughing. I'm still torn on the old man or the suit of armor, but like I hope the actual comics incorporate these designs for his books.
How?
Because they're at least more visually interesting than men in robes.
It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Damn!
Oops.
What the fuck?
That's what was going through Adam's mind as well.
It's all you, Gamora! Well, I guess
Oh, that's a neat gimmick for this fight. Was that? No, it's not. For a bit there, I thought they were Adam and Wyken were fighting while you were fighting.
That'd be cool.
That's what I was thinking about. Adam and Wyken fell down the street.
I got jet boots, remember?
They're kind of business to begin with.
Need some breathing room, Groot!
Well, it looks like it's a gunfight.
Unleash me onto these dudes!
Alright, Drax, pick up the gun.
Groot! Show him your roots! Okay, we gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge. Running and gunning on rooftops.
This'll work!
This is
We
kind
can
of
leapfrog
fun.
our way
Oh.
back
Oh.
onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
So, I mean,
Been too long
rooftop
since I
levels
blew
are like
something
an
up.
underappreciated archetype, I feel.
Not run.
Yeah. Or like your average Sly Cooper level.
Yeah. Oh, what?
We still have to fight our way through!
It's easy enough to make a platforming level, see what just happened. Like, to do this, you'd be literally jumping across the rooftops.
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure
They
those
also
snipers
remind me
find
of that. I'm looking forward to that Generations re-release.
Yeah. I'll probably stream that.
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here.
I mean, we need
Oh,
to
there
see
they
the
are
original-
farting in the background.
Hope all the
Duh.
god stuff wasn't just talk!
We're sitting ducks! Gamora! The
I
billboard!
need to stream the original Generations just for game clearing. So at this point, I may as well just wait for Sonic X Saturn.
Yeah. It's just gonna piss a lot of people off when it comes out, and it's like it'll replace the original, so the modding community will have to restart again.
Yep. That I'm not looking forward to.
That's fine. I still have the game.
I'll enjoy this!
But I have both games from PS3 and the PC version. It doesn't bother me that much.
Hold on, Nikki!
Because the community for that will still be alive. They'll just have to readjust for the new one.
Like, maybe some of the, like, really older mods, given we are talking to a game that's almost 15 years old, but, like, given how dedicated the Sonic community is, I'm sure somebody will try to port over what the modders themselves don't port over. Cause, like,
I still want an unleashed PC.
yeah,
Bust out the smart bomb!
I see the community talking a lot of, like, Elite Sonic Heroes remake, and, like,
Yeah.
I want
By
Unleashed
remake,
port before...
do they actually want an actual remake, or do they just want a remaster?
Because
Because I want
I
a
don't
full
know.
fucking retry at that fucking game.
Saved us from certain death.
I'm torn.
some muscle!
Because a lot of my gripes with Heroes are also what makes Heroes Sonic Heroes.
That just gives us a fighting
There's a better way to go about that game, and I just wish that they did, because the game, I don't like the game. If I'm honest, I think... Ah! God damn it!
Gotta get to that elevator!
I think Heroes is a poorly made game. It has a lot of good ideas on paper, but its execution are fucking terrible.
Find me an opening!
I like playing as Team Rose. I don't mind playing as Team Sonic. Team Dark and Team Chaotix is where my issues really start. Cause
Make sure you don't
oh fucking hell, who approved some of those chaotic missions?
Idiots.
We must restrain them.
Once he's down, you'll get your chance, Drax.
It's like I hate for it say that devs and like the actual makers of the games, but like given Sonic Team of that era, to be idiots is a distinct possibility.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face?
But like,
Showed up?
my mind wants to say if you remake or remaster Heroes, tune up their physics. But like, there's part of me, there's that voice in the back of my head be like, do you want Sonic Heroes with better physics?
Well, the problem with the
It's
game
like-
is it was running on a SA1, but they upped the speed so much.
Yeah.
Just to compensate for the platforming. But it's like the speed is what causes so many fucking problems.
Regal Rear.
His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Especially like on the grind rails, cause, what is it called? Rail Canyon?
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Like, that stage is a
Ain't no
lot
way
more
they'd let us
stressful
land
than it
anywhere
needs
near
to
the
be,
big
and it's
party.
because of
Better off
The only
fighting our
way
the
to
busted physics and speed.
I
The only
would
way you're
much
playing
rather
that
face
correctly is
the
you're playing that with flight mode at all times.
Yep.
Let's not add to our problems.
So I gotta say, if we do get a total remake, finally I will see Skyfleet in HD, and I will be very much looking forward to that. On the heads up, I think this is the slide they were talking about. As you know, did you punch the
I
floor?
haven't punched the floor, man.
Make sure you don't fall off.
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Root, slow him down.
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
Stop saying that.
So many of them, I'd agree with you.
Oh, good. They actually make different interactions when they say those. Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
Crap! Now it's Nova.
These soldiers are deadly.
Hot knife.
There are times I just die by just dodging.
Away
Fuck
from
off.
the edges.
I gotta get close to get over.
Don't please do this, but I feel when you do get one at 18, you should do a, like a counter for every time you fall off.
I'll see what I can do.
As long as they're here, they can't go through.
Like, if you actually do it, like, keep it to the confines of like what you want to do.
If I do, I might do that, but it's gonna be interesting how like that counter's gonna be from the beginning on shit, and just like, and they won't know until this part. It's like, oh, that's why he put a fucking counter in.
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftops. Make sure you don't fall off.
I got jet boots, remember?
I mean, has that helped? Well, I suppose you do
done.
just pop back onto the
I guess
rooftop.
Goldie survived that jump.
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Stay away from the edges.
I'll lay down some cover fire to get you across. Of course it was easier to get to before.
Yeah.
Tie him down. Now's your chance. Crap! Now it's Nova.
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this.
Another crazy cultist dealt with.
These fanatics only.
And like,
Finally.
Nova just by
Getting up.
practice,
Just in time because we're
just
not
by like
getting
what
back
they're
on that bridge.
doing is always
I know where we
understaffed, I
are.
imagine.
There's a road nearby that intersects.
Oh,
the main
this
bridge to
probably is the
Cosmos.
floor.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
That's one way down.
The best way.
Now check behind the web. There you go.
Hey!
Like you're also missing a fight, I gotta say.
Who cares? Ooh! I like that one.
I assumed it was that casual clothes that she was wearing throughout. Oh yeah, that's a good outfit.
Alright. Let's head on back.
Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. thought it would be the World Mind cracking down on him.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces, so you weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun. Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning.
That's a
Yeah,
good
things
point,
will be nowhere
actually.
royalty once we save it. Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
And I mean, you're
Sure are
Nova
destroying a
Corps
lot of
and you're looking
advertising
for a
today.
criminal. Well,
We need another reminder to buy
here you go.
Cadillac screen.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Blades. My own hands. And feet.
You gonna make us a bridge or what? Who cares if he didn't ask? This ain't no time to be polite, you big stump. Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
Uh-oh.
this is
You
probably
can
the
get
next
to the other
costume.
side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Oh.
You are a valued member of this team. Not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
He will regret it.
Just having a quick checkie. Oh, I'm glad I did. I love being rewarded for my
floating around the edge of the universe is stuck boiling.
explosion.
And then
Very good at-
parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains until a death cult
At
evicts
the very
everybody and
least, it
starts
seems
blowing
you
up
get a
what's left
funny
of you.
line.
So much wording in this game. You'd think like the fucking actors must have been paid really well.
Yeah, I'm curious what the word count is.
And if it's Canada, then yeah, they would have been paid.
Dumb
really
are
well,
these
too.
flarknards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage.
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding.
I think we
your
found at
soul.
least one.
I felt it
Xavier.
in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get
I don't think the
bot
bot had a choice.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there.
Help me, Guardians
Not
of
just yet.
Galaxy.
I've seen him get out of
I'm
worse
in trouble.
scrapes.
Someone put me in
I'm in
ball.
lots of trouble.
Someone put me in ball, not the other way around.
Business being exposed to the promise.
I want to chase the ball.
Get away
My
from
tail
my
seems to have taken over.
Let's see that sword! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
I don't think he hears you.
We're in this now!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance.
The dog is not dead yet!
You owe me 112.
That's going into the
He's
light this time,
not in a
buddy.
good position as well.
Nobody kicks the dog off my watch!
But I mean, even the bubble is made by Cosmo. If he leaves it, he is very pinned down.
The last stand of nowhere! They'll be building us statues for this!
Eyes on the prize.
You know, my mind was about. I was about to say what heroes get statues, but at the same time,
Depends on the heroes.
you know, like I'm pretty sure Ultimate Spider-Man, well, the first Ultimate Spider-Man, when he died, he
Iron
got a
Man got
statue.
one. Captain
Iron Man
America.
got one.
Captain America's got one.
I think the Flash has one.
Yep. Superman has one.
Save your nice words for later,
I think
Quill.
Superman has one, actually.
I don't think Batman has one.
Chop it down!
Maybe in Beyond,
Toss him around!
or Circa Beyond, I should say.
Nowhere resistance.
The dog is not dead yet!
Raker's congregation just lost a member.
That's one big
For a huddle.
Guys, huddle up!
called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill. Our enemies are melting before us.
Like
Must have looked
butter
really
on a
good
hot
like this.
night.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a Flarkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Nice one, Peter!
Oh yeah!
I've been shocked that that wasn't the correct answer.
This is an historic battle. The last stand of nowhere.
Oh, Cosmo's free.
Got more scraps ahead!
Pulverize them!
Oh, I see. It actually, the buffs and shit make you do as many of the fucking things as you want.
Wasn't expecting any!
Oh!
Wreck 'em,
Oh!
Drax!
So you can just delete.
Smash it, Gamora! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
The dog is lost in memories of the past. The robot is weak. Let us put it out of commission. Face me.
God. I've been directly pointed. Bang!
I chased the ball. I chased the ball. The ball come to me. I chased the ball. Ooh, treats.
What the flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleet.
Please be back on Earth as well.
It doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the mutts!
No!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
I do not remember being friends.
Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
Maybe both.
Doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue
Yeah, that's
sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going.
Aw.
And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not
Feel
simply
sorry for
return
Cosmo
at
when
any
he
time?
says that,
Not
don't
a
you?
time that matter. Same reason Carthathian not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean
In the
I
comics,
saved
has
your
Cosmo
Mark,
gone back to Earth?
we met here.
Aside from the Lego game, of course.
Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing,
God,
collar
that.
with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet,
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
what about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo Young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on Nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
Neat
They are wicked
detail.
perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
He pronounces the Western way.
Be gone! Cosmo not.
Was he always doing that?
That's it, buddy, you tell them.
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family. Will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy!
He's such a good doggy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
That text box makes me
Cosmo's got
wonder,
his
is it-
mission.
what happens if
We've
you
got
don't
ours.
convince Cosmo if that's
Let's get to the
possible?
Cortex.
I hope he doesn't die.
I hope so
Think
as
he'll be
well.
Okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me
I
and
was
Brute
not
were on
gonna
vacation.
not
You
let
mean
that.
when you
He
quit the
was a
team?
good boy and
Why do you
deserves
always
all
gotta
the
be
love.
so Flark? Attacking scratch snatchers. Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Now we're gonna find a way out of here.
As someone with big hands,
Drax,
I
how
can
do you
understand
keep from
Drax's
breaking your
pain
hands
there.
smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
But you don't even have cuts on your knuckles.
Yep. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking
If
the
you don't
bus.
help Cosmo, he'll prevent you from escaping to the Milhardo at the end of this chapter by trapping you in a maze.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We got a gig from an old contact at Mantlo's before you barged in for a family reunion with Mr. No Lips.
Sounds like if
The
you don't
weirdest
help
guy I know.
Cosmo back then,
You're the
you
weirdest
need
guy
to
I
find
know.
the puppies who didn't help Cosmo anyway.
What Flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely.
But
We are
thankfully he
on
does not
Earth.
die.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
The miners they have converted will remember. The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, Bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
Raker said Nikki chose Nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of crap.
Oh, you're on the boat.
Cosmo is owing Bolshoi here.
After fighting the cultists the main side on the yellow brain melody, the Cortex asks Drax to put down the block for everyone to climb up.
Cosmo is retaking
Go to the far right to the end of the walkway and head to more, giving you a lift up the tiny wall and jump to the right. You'll see a chest at the end of the walkway for the last costume.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
First, I'll do with this. And I'll
Loading
leave.
my guy's
Said.
really starting to tick me off.
Can only unfortunately do one thing or the other.
Good luck with those mines now!
The big one has thrown line. When possible, circumvent
And I should
electro
probably
hazards.
get one more often myself.
I can't calm the game.
Come die on this brain.
Not the weirdest of his war cries, but definitely up there.
Lights out.
But see, like the important thing right now is there's a block Drax can pull around here.
Hit by the mines!
So keep an eye out for anything Drax can interact with.
Brain drain! Perhaps
Yes.
our enemies will find out. Face first!
Damn!
If it's not the shield, it's the mind. Enough already.
I agree!
Never see
The
it
electric
coming.
wielding Corman must perish next!
Hold them down, Groot.
Oh, yeah, Wobby Cat.
Do your pitches, so.
Let me guess, you want food?
The cranial matter has an impressive springiness!
Bye bye. Down the hole.
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that.
I have seen them many times. Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against
Oh,
themselves?
fuck a block.
Drax, little help, Peepo.
Readily.
Go to the far right to the end of the walkway and have Gamora give you a
Sit
lift
down,
up the
bud.
craggy
What are
wall.
you doing? That's the way we came.
So you can
I'll
see
be
a
quick.
Gamora point.
I think it's that one.
Groot's asking if there might be tiny people living inside our heads, like nowhere.
It is a valid question. Many homes are made from wood.
Groot, don't listen to the scary man.
Huh.
Okay, got that. What did you say?
To be fair,
Need your muscles again, Drax.
I'll read
Where
it
would you like
bit
it?
again and then I'll do my tangent. Ask Drax to put down the block for everyone to climb up. Go to the far right to the end of the walkway and have Gamora give you a lift up the craggy wall and jump to the right.
Okay.
Drax, over here. Hurry.
I move as swiftly as is
I
necessary.
mean, in Groot's
Well, you know
eyes,
what
a
this
house
message
made of
is.
wood
What's that?
would be
no
probably
such
like
thing as
a
gray lung.
us seeing a house made of flesh.
It's like the gingerbread man question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he made of
I
the
know.
house or is the house made of flesh? He screams, but
Oh,
he
you
does not
so
know.
fell for it. Gray lung.
Oh, shush you.
Did you guys know?
Oh yeah.
Naturally.
Oh,
You're always
see
good
it.
for a laugh, Quill.
found it. This is what you're talking about?
This looks
I'm
strong
not
enough to
sure,
anchor
but
to.
it sounds
Yeah,
right.
name the spot. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep, found it.
What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that is a yes. Oh, goddamn!
What?
Apocalypse. What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon.
One moment.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
What can we make?
So again, it sounds like everything's there's gonna be useful.
Yep.
Just take what you want.
One fine tech upgrade, hot and fresh.
Oh, you get two!
And this one.
And it's done.
Thank
Now
God.
that that's done, can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing.
I feel
falling
so also
into our
make clear that's the
hands.
last of the costumes for
have
this
to.
chapter.
That's one way to go. But I don't want to go there yet. I want to have Groot do something quick.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping. This place smells weird.
It's the brains.
I
Lose
bet.
power if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Kriya
What's that?
is the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
Alright, we're good. Let's keep moving.
Whoa! The tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
No?
Shit.
So, Raylung is a thing.
What disease miners would get?
My baby.
And that's why I had the canary.
Oh,
Well,
it was because of the
Out of a
poison.
gas leak.
Poison in the
I
mines.
did not
yeah.
eat on the ship.
There's plenty of brain tissue to go
It's
around.
a space
can
clue
wait.
to that.
Maybe.
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks,
Yep.
Quill.
Alright. Where the fuck are we going?
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everybody.
The church accepts no bribes. They seek
I mean, have
only
you seen the
permission.
stuff in that museum? Granted,
Oh,
looks
it's-
like they're more common in this universe, but like
Minor hiccup we need to
those
consider.
broad
How do we
eggs,
even shut down the Cortex now?
brood
it's all
eggs,
supercharged?
those probably
yeah, there ain't
invaluable.
gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
The Cortex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel?
I really like the
I saw
glowing
no
lines
wheel.
of that outfit, I gotta
There
say.
ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with Kurtzscut. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
This is a field to fight.
Oh, most
You know
definitely.
what could have decapitated the Celestial?
And there's the fight.
A whole lot of them! Soon to be one less!
Two. Ha. Three. Ha.
More brains up ahead!
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna have nightmares about brains! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more goo!
These Flarknards cheat!
This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project!
Stop kicking me, you asshole!
They've got fake tech everywhere!
Hope they round it all up and hurl it into the sun!
Next time, you're on your own!
You know what?
Fiends! I will find new
Go
ways
invincible for a bit. I'm gonna need to.
should run! When he says that, things get messy!
Punch him up!
Destroy!
Took that one to Novacore nut jobs!
These renegades are relentless!
I don't remember it.
Where is Warlock?
The Warlock is a fearsome warrior! We must trust him!
There we go.
I don't know what's
I do
more
like this
dizzying in
suit.
this place. Looking up or looking down?
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. All right, Groot. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Let's watch out for quakes.
As morbid as it is, this is a very pretty place.
Oh yeah.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie
But
ain't
again,
counting
we're also
on
not
us.
smelling
To him,
it.
we're just a bunch of scut soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful! Gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to slide down there either.
Surprise, Scott Fuckers!
Yeah.
Fair enough, achievement.
Another one? Go, Rocket!
Wizard! Please stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
Just try not to break the cortex when we get
That's a nice. That's a badass line.
This is bringing back war memories!
Glad I sat that one out.
Fix that cuckoo Nova
I know it's not gonna happen, but it does make me kind of wish we would get like a Battlefront Marvel.
Broke another cultist!
These deluded souls do not know!
But like, think about it. I'm sure if we even had that, I'm sure if Disney or whoever would approve that has that thought, they'd want to summon the actual heroes. Which I mean, fair enough. But like, I was replaying Battlefront 1, a little bit of 2 just to test. Well, it was down as like, I kind of appreciate Battlefront 1 not letting you play as a Jedi.
Yeah.
Because in hindsight, I feel Battlefront 2 got a little distracted with that.
Yeah. The problem is when you give access to a Jedi, that's all they can play as, or Sith.
Yeah. Like the collection actually does demonstrate that a lot, because like a lot of the servers are for the heroes versus villains. Which I mean, is a lot of fun. I'm not judging people, but it's like, ooh.
This has got my name on it!
Maybe the heroes were mistaken in hindsight.
Thought you'd never have! He's woozy! Time to hit him!
Bonk! Thick, fast, chuckle nuts!
Somebody on the other side of that wall just had a pants accident.
Like, I imagine that would be even worse with, like, a Marvel version thinking about it. But I mean,
you got so many to choose from. And the balancing in that, depending on how accurate you want to go comic-wise, is going to be all over the fucking place.
yeah.
Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, bro.
I mean, Peter Quill, he'd be easy enough to balance, but then, like, Drax is literally invincible.
It also depends which version you're going with.
Not fair.
If you're going with the Celestial stuff, you fucking broken bastard.
Round him up, Groot! Thanks for saying what we're all thinking.
Now for a huddle.
Guys, huddle up!
That ass. God damn.
Victory will soon be ours, my friends, unless they send reinforcements.
If they do, we'll have to move like lightning. Hit them from behind. But what if they're too fast? We'll need another plan.
Hey! Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. But trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit
It's
him
a very
hard.
true statement.
Who's with me? Victory is ours!
We are!
Time to
Blitz him, Rocket! Tie them down, Groot! Throw that, Drax!
Order up!
Don't forget, we're a team! Keep some breathing room, I will demolish your foes!
This won't hurt much!
Oh god.
I like I just casually walked up to you.
I think what I'll do when these huddle things come up, I'll put on some lo-fi chill music, hip-hop music. Like, you know, stuff that won't get me
Like
fucked.
the, yeah, free audio library or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You got this one! Drax, sack him! All you, Rocket! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about! I am ready to teach them!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Notice that we aren't even
Everyone
running
ready?
XP,
Game face is
XP
on.
anymore.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in
What's
meme
that, yeah?
mode.
Ha, done.
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Which does
Whatever
tell
they're
me
up to
that,
with
like,
the Cortex, it stops
even if you
now.
don't go
This
over your
is
own
nowhere.
law,
Oh,
you're
nowhere.
still
Destin right.
going to
Let's
get,
show
like,
these Flartnards
decently
the
powerful.
door.
I'll show them my
Or you're
blade.
not gonna
It'll be a glorious battle.
end up in a
With you,
dead
Peter
game.
Quill.
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all
Gotta
the
say, I'm not the
galaxy's
biggest
fate
fan of that
if you run
costume with
into
the
it.
helmet off.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there. But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
Let's do it.
How old was Nikki again?
Huh?
How old was Nikki again?
13.
Okay, so no Mickey Bombers.
Let's unplug them one by one!
Looks like his defense stay
Let us
off
deal
the
the
boosted
final
ones,
blow.
or they'll return shots.
We gotta get rid of the floaters!
That seems like she's the center point of whatever the heck that's gonna do.
Raise the sunshine.
The shaman
That's the guiding point.
immediately.
We need to get Mickey out of there before it kills her.
All that juice is coming out of the hand.
Oh yeah, like a convenient fatality when the thing goes off.
Can't believe they strapped her to a flarking machine!
It must be necessary to bring about the fulfillment.
I gotta say, small cubes like that, this stuff also reminds me of Ninja.
We disrupt their ritual. They'll do anything to stop us.
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to
But then
be
again,
stopped.
Energon is usually like perfectly
Let's go
isn't
to
it?
have it.
I can always count on you,
Unleash me
Gamora.
onto
Nice
these
to
fools.
meet you.
Well, I suppose the pulls of it in Energon.
The continuing vortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still. Rocket, he's healing his buddies.
Well, that's not fair!
That's the word, eh, Yellow?
Welcome, death.
Anyone see Ranger?
The warlock must have pulverized him.
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
I thought I was a goner, man!
We need to free Mickey. She must be so scared.
Is this something you identify with, Gamora's lover?
Working on it!
That did something. Look at the hand.
Alright! One down, 3 to go!
Been too long since I blew something up.
Gamora's
Silence is
commandment number
chanting.
1!
Is that what
Thou
they call a
shalt
spiritual
stab.
experience?
I
Give it
am
up, Lucas.
trying to destroy.
jackasses.
Another promise destroyed!
Makes sense.
Because there's a lot more where he came from.
Especially this place, but I imagine that's where a whole lot of the cultists are.
Prepare to jump into the cortex when the hand and the girl are free! I like your way of thinking, Drax!
What's next, Peter? I think they haven't started plugging them back in.
Shut up.
Well, that's foreshadowing, isn't it?
One more to go.
Groot's right. The bubble's shrunk. We can get at that last plug now.
Then let's get to it!
I don't think he was gonna get to that last plug, to be honest.
Way to take him to church, man!
Direction's rough here,
Right,
too.
we're winning this. They can't stop us now.
And like, thank fuck, it seems like your allies can hold it on.
Yeah, you killed him. The weirdo deserved it. Straight to the burn ward.
Ouch! Sorry about that!
With fervor!
Ooh, nice.
Almost like bowling balls.
I'm with you, bud.
Bowling
Let's
pins.
squash this guy.
I'm on it.
Peter Quill, fail us now and the galaxy is lost!
Not helping, Drax.
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
And we can end the church!
Rocket! Nuke him!
Damn!
We're winning this. They
Wasn't
can't
kidding on the
stop us
nuke him.
now.
We're almost there, Nikki. Hold on.
Did she even hear you?
Time.
Sure hope there ain't no feedback boom once that last one's pulled.
I'm gonna trust you
Uh.
know what you're doing here!
Get up there.
I mean, you're too far into we think the plan. So to the boom, well, have fun.
Keep them off Peter while he works on the last plug.
I'll grab what I can. Die.
Oh, that's why you're fighting. You're placing the platforms there.
Fight it, child!
Got it.
Guys, huddle up!
So the helmet on, I gotta say.
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us!
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread.
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a Flarkin supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Feel this.
They can
There's
do that.
a fuck ton of lines in this game, but like more unique ones doing like these set pieces probably would have helped.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah! Hang in there, kid! Here
Ah.
we go! Oh no!
Damn it.
Guys! The handle broke! I might need some help!
I like that moment of Walker just putting his hands on the head like, what am I gonna do?
Oh, I swear it just did the middle finger at the end.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
Where's your eyes?
Nikki! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who?
I mean, in Walker's defense, all they need to do is take
You.
after their dad.
I saw what you did. You should want to take it back.
Hey,
I
Spit.
can feel the light inside me.
No?
The promise will be fulfilled.
Why is it hat to Death
She
Star?
didn't realize her plan.
Because
was
villain
important.
fashion.
More like a Tetris block.
A miner said that.
Line piece.
Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
Oh, fuck. It's going real good. We're actually nearly getting
The
nearly at the end.
cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you.
Chapter
Matriarch.
12 out of
We shall
15, what?
retreat.
16.
Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Oh no!
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick. Damn it!
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Wasn't planning on it. And
I was just
now-
pissed me to just fired a blow dart. And, like, literally tagging the butt.
Tracker's online. Confirming Goldie's on the Daston Sacro Scut.
Seatbelts, everyone, we're going in hot.
Crap. Hold on.
Well,
Hold on. Got him! Alpha Hercules system, inside the Keystone Asterism.
Got it. Coordinates are in.
You're not getting away this time. Power down, power down.
How the flark are we
does remind me
supposed
of
to
the
fight that?
McDonald's unicorn toy.
Hell yeah, Nova Corps! The world mine must have...
Nope.
I assume if you did convince him, that's when he would have actually helped.
I don't think they're with the world mine anymore.
Cops flying next to pirates, merchant vessels, military. Anybody who would have fought back's already here. Playing for the wrong team. Well, can't say we didn't try.
Pause the transformer
Nikki's
review
in
the
there
picture of
somewhere.
it.
There's gotta be a way.
Yes, we overpower them with our own vastly superior fleet. Regrettably, we do not have...
Oh wow, Unicorn has got a lot of toys.
Guys, we do our best.
Oh,
work
'cause
when
it
we're
costs
out of
continuity.
options. Somebody's got to have something. Groot, and no bad ideas.
Posted it in that chat, in your chat, and now
Yeah, that's a
posted in the
bad
voice
idea.
channel.
We're not going to the Chitauri.
That is the kind of wild card we're looking for, just not that one. The snakes would shoot us in the back.
Assuming they don't shoot us.
I
in the
think the
front.
state of weird also doesn't help that.
Gamora, thoughts?
Maybe Earth has heroes that can help us.
Those guys in the pajamas?
Mighty pajamas.
Trust me,
Yeah.
Earth hasn't caught up to everybody just yet. We need somebody with a fleet. Rocket, anything?
What about the Ravagers?
You could ask for a temporary truce.
Yondu's rotting away in the kiln thanks to me.
Could bust them out.
Jailbreak the kiln. I'd rather take my chances with the church fleet.
I'll bust them out.
Yeah, I'd bet on Gamora.
As would I.
So would I, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the Ravagers scattered during the war. Any survivors are laying low or serving time in one of a dozen backwater planets. Besides,
The big
what's a
Cuddles
pirate
toy?
without a ship?
Or the thing that they're staring at.
Drax.
You have royal blood.
Because the McDonald's toy is supposed to be Unicorn, the
Turn and rally his people.
essentially
You've been to
Transformers
Spartax?
Satan.
I have not. But Spartoid technology is well beyond.
Spartax was sacked during the war because of its tech.
Like-
You can't even land there anymore.
His most notable time was probably Transformers the movie, was voiced by Orson Welles, and killed a bunch of people's favorite characters.
Yep.
But if you remember Transformers Armada, because we were around the same
Hold on.
age,
What if the answer's been
he
slobbering
was
right
the
in front of
last
us
arc
this
of that, I
entire
want to
time?
say.
Peter Quill, this beast cannot operate a ship.
That's not what I'm saying. Think about it. Cammy's pretty
Or
much
if you know who
useless to us, but
Galactus
she's
is, just
also
think that but a
useless to the church.
Transformer.
They want people to brainwash. I bet animals aren't even on their radar.
They went after Cosmo.
Cosmo's mind is way more advanced than ours. His intelligence makes him weak to the promise, just like Rocket.
Thanks, but not an animal.
What I'm saying is we know someone with an entire beast army, and I bet Raker hasn't even looked twice at her.
Oh,
How can you be certain she is not one of them?
Quick, Drax, get the Speedo.
Guardians of the Gut.
Nope, she's good.
You do realize she still wants to flay us and feed us to her babies?
Guys, this is it. Okay, our one last long shot. We've got to find a way to apologize and make things right. Okay, we'll get her a gift. A peace offering.
I ain't going back in a cage.
No, think bigger. Way bigger.
A banana
One
hammock?
beast that she'd want more than any other. Drax knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes!
Oh, no.
Here it comes!
You know where we're going. To Maklufor! To battle the legendary Fin Fang Foom!
Oh?
Fing fang foom.
So Optimus say, yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're
Become
totally
unicorn.
gonna fly into that, aren't we?
They say that the rings of Maklufor
the Transformers
eventually
according
rain
to
fire down
Odd
on
is
godless
Primus, I
abominations that
believe?
dwell below.
Here's why Primus has a significant title.
How
Basically, too
fun.
long did we Transformers
I'm sure it's
Religion
worse than it
is
looks,
a
too.
mess. Like
It
many
is.
things about that
Many of my
franchise.
people braved this same treacherous pilgrimage before me, never to return.
Mark! Hang on to something!
That being said, I'm so looking forward to Thing Fang Foom.
Show off.
Hey, if you got it.
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined to crash, try at least to crash into Fin Fang Foom.
Nobody's crashing!
Oh, we're crashing! Whoa! These peaks are treacherous, Peter.
And we did. No, we don't have to worry about the church anymore. Let's try that again.
No!
Stabilizers are shot! Repair systems are overloaded!
If we are destined.
Well, first of all, I gotta take this phone call, Gamora. Give me a second.
Blue Ball, but at the same time, they will come back eventually. Though I will also admit I'm tempted to plug in the jug and quickly cook a noodle bowl. Because, like, the sushi I has for a snack is not very good. Nor was the rest of it that I had for dinner. More food, consume food, sane. Okay, Mr. Poor Negative Influence. In all seriousness, you're right, I probably should.
I returned. Sorry about that. Had to get things ready for dinner. You guys there?
I'm just cooking a noodle bowl real quick.
Okay.
Like, the time's almost close. This shouldn't be too much longer.
Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing!
And well, while you were gone and Nate was beating me about Ron Woody appearing in Sadie Loon. Damn!
What am I supposed to... What? Can you look up what I'm meant to do? Oh, I'm dinner. I'm having pasta. Oh!
No!
Stabilizers
Okay, so you can go up and down.
We are destined to
Well,
crash.
there you
I
go.
unleashed to crash into Fin Fang Foom. Nobody's crashing! Oh, we're crashing! These peaks
The
are
guy
too
just said you can move left and right and up and down.
trying to slow us down. Fear!
Useful.
Stop yelling! Fear!
Watch out for the thing, Peter!
Which thing?
Can we not
I mean, you
hit
can't
all
go wrong
things?
with good pasta.
That is the objective, yes!
Okay, we're doing alright.
Watch out for the thing, yeah, I got it!
But to double back, and Mate was beating me about Ron Woody appearing in Sadie Loon cart. It's like, yeah, that's a thing that happened.
I am not! I am embracing
It means we download that game just for that update.
Alright, we're good.
Gotta say, I can see why that guy just said that. Okay, now you pop.
Okay. Oh, a little bumpy, but we're all okay, right? And we're laughing. That's good.
It's perfect. This is us. This is how we park.
Well, this is how Quill parks, anyways.
We were not fated to die this day. Unless, of course, Fin Fang Foom devours us whole.
Goddamn.
We gotta find him first. Shall we? Oh, this
That
is
happy
insane.
to be alive laugh.
Yeah.
Whoa! That definitely shouldn't be sparking.
We can worry about that after we catch our dragon.
And convince Lady Hellbender to help us bust the church a new one.
Before setting out on our quest, let us ride
I
for
feel
a
like the fridge is the least of your problems right now, I gotta say.
Now,
You know what? Flark it. Let's do it.
Listen closely. Ancient Catathian is a powerful tongue with words that hold great meaning. Follow as I lead the
Fair. So that's what the scene sounds like.
really? We're doing this?
Pelmafin Sardut, Jutkaina Gultau, Gothen Kogalmak. Pelmafin Sardut,
Jutkaina Gultau,
What the hell must have this existed before this game?
Soltath Flandergath.
What does that last line mean, Drax?
Soltath Flandergath. It means we will be victorious.
Hell yeah. Before that, I'm
I
gonna.
gotta lie, I expected that to be dark.
We should continue
must
on our
be
path.
murderous.
The Golden Warrior will not endure Raker's torture forever.
Doesn't matter if he endures it. We just need the tracker, no? As long as they don't cut his leg off.
We already discussed this, Rocket.
Good point.
Mantis led
Okay.
us to Warlock for a reason.
Need more
Somehow,
shit.
we'll
God
need
damn
him
it.
to defeat
So it isn't.
Mantis.
This thing is
Bug
broken.
Girl says so.
Because all of you were in the other room. It wasn't the llama. Oh, the llama was in the other room too.
The Milano isn't gonna self-destruct or anything while we're gone, right?
How many times do I gotta tell you? The ship probably ain't equipped with self-destruct systems.
That's okay.
All good, buddy?
You mean there's a chance.
I knew this day would come. I was destined to battle the Dragon Lord of Kakaranthara.
Bet you didn't think you'd be fighting him with this team of a-holes.
I did not. But I am thankful fate has granted me this honor.
We're gonna pull this off. I know it.
You know, because of
We
fake
have to.
swearing,
For
Darl, Peter addressing us as a-holes.
That's a, I
But before
think
Luke.
that has to be a reference to the movie. What a bunch of a-holes.
Alright, let's do this.
Shivering titwitches, it's cold.
What the fuck?
That's not really how that saying goes.
You want to correct me? Or you want to find Fin Fang Foom and save the galaxy?
I want Fin Fang Foom.
And the galaxy-saving thing, I guess. Assuming Hellbender even goes for this.
Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Okay, well, I ain't seeing no foom poop.
We should look for Catathian hunt markers, testaments to the bravery of those who came before.
By bravery, you mean...
Glorious death.
What do these hunt markers look like? That was too close.
The legends of raining fire are true.
Any other legends we should know about?
Legends of glorious death.
Well, as long as it's glorious.
Exactly. I don't want any other way.
I gotta say, this is very Monster
We sure
Hunter.
will
That's
still
very
have a ride
fitting.
home with all the meteors?
This planet reminds
We
me
literally
of
just
the
crashed
planet
because you
from
couldn't take a
Star
hit.
Wars Last Jedi.
Oh, the Salt Planet.
Yeah.
We did not come here to be slain by ice and rocks. There is only one noble
It's like,
way
as
to
much
die.
as I like to poke fun at Last Jedi, that planet will always be cool.
I liked it.
Come here to die.
No one's dying. We're taking Foom alive.
Like, visually,
Getting
it's a
Lady
good
Hellbender
movie.
Alive. And we're getting her to
Visually.
help us take on the church's
Everything
armada.
else,
Plan of ours, the
dull.
Armada part is where we die?
Maybe, but definitely not before that.
Go team!
Looks like a dead end.
Glorious dead end.
So thank
Alright,
fuck
Drax,
Lego-wise I
let's
won't have
channel
to
some
deal
of
with
that
that till
excitement
Skywalker
toward
Saga.
this rock.
I shall pretend as the head of Fin Fang Foom.
Great. Drax just shattered the skull of the thing we're supposed to capture.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, galaxy.
You have nothing to fear.
Groot says he wants to take it all in. Take your time, buddy. Might be our last chance to take anything in.
Think Foom's in there? If fantasy books taught me anything, it's that dragons love to hang out inside mountains.
Groot wants to know if those books said anything
For
about
Fin
candy
Fang Foom
dragons.
is the mountain.
I'm sure it had something to do with teamwork and trust.
You can't remember the details because he didn't read the whole thing.
I read a lot of
That-
different dragon books, okay? And there was always a mountain, and the good guys always win.
Ain't no one writing a book about us.
I say this every stream, but I do love the banter of this game.
I think I see something up ahead.
Does it have big scary claws?
Look,
Oh.
my people were here.
Didn't we see these in Drax's memories when Mantis linked us all together?
They're Catathian hunt markers.
That's a lot
Neat.
of brave Catathians.
After Thanos raised Katath, my people were left broken, physically and mentally. Their exodus led many of them here in great numbers.
So how many of these hunters came back?
None,
They were all victims of Fin Fang Foom?
not victims. They came for the ultimate battle, a truly glorious death.
Is it just me, or does it
Feel
like we're
or
part of
they
something?
wanted just for a
Oh,
morale
yeah.
boost for
Part
like
of
the entire
Foom's
society.
all-you-can-eat buffet.
I mean, walking in the footsteps of Drax's people, out here to save the galaxy, makes you want to believe in destiny.
Kind of like
Trying
a
to kill the
community,
moment or
a
nothing,
community
but
with like
everybody listed here
fishing
was destined
monsters.
to be monster chow.
If we all die, we will die like proper Catathians.
If we all die, everyone dies. Magus is gonna consume everything.
Then let's catch Foom and make sure that doesn't happen.
All right.
I
Whoa, what the? Whoa!
Oh fuck! Well, the new chapter as well. Costume.
We got no right going after Fin Fang Foom.
Well said, Peter Quill.
After fighting the two beasts, you will see a craggy wall on the right side of the exit.
I really hope this Lady Hellbender
Oh.
plan works.
We deliver Foom. Lady Hellbender will be at all.
Anyone else thinking what I'm thinking?
There's two beasts or one beast? This is one beast. Oh no, it is two.
We're moving as fast as we can.
They kind of remind me of Final Fantasy XII, how a lot of its monsters are just like slightly different models.
One thing I liked about 8 is that the monster variety is very good in terms of what you can find. So, but the problem is also that a lot of shit also scales depending on your level.
Yeah.
I want an 8 remake at some point, please, because I think that is honestly one of my top in terms of games that need a fucking remake.
I know 7 was the wanted one, but to be honest, I feel 8 was the one that needed it more thanks to that gameplay.
7, it was in definite need for a fucking, like a massive graphical overhaul and maybe some extra shit to be fixed. But 8 is definitely on the list of, we need this game fixed. Like, it's got a good story. Ugh, just...
And graphically it was fine for the time. In fact, it was amazing for the time.
It was an updated thing to that. They understand how to make good 3D models in for a PS1 era. And they got that fully right. I think they got it perfect with 9.
9.
Yeah.
So 9 looks good even today.
Oh yeah.
Like supposedly 9's also get a remake, but it's like...
There is a fan remake
I
and an
don't-
anime in the works. So.
Yeah. I don't know how I'd feel if they changed the graphics too much.
Just make it more cel-shaded cartoon, like it's meant to.
Can you stop with the ice cat puns already?
But like, 8 has got a lot of like fundamental problems. Like, well, one, as much as we all joke, the card game, mini-game is more fun than the actual game.
Yeah.
And because the scaling, you're kind of discouraged to actually fight whenever possible.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much bigger and stronger and scarier?
Like, they
is
did
Foom
plan
gonna
for it,
be
like, it's
than the
possible...
thing we just fought?
10,000.
That's what I figured.
It's possible to fight Ultimisia at level 1, and she will also be at level 1. I've never done it, because to be honest, I've never beaten the game to begin with.
A lot. But what chance does the galaxy have if we don't pull it off?
But like...
Exactly. We all saw what the church is capable of. No matter what
I
this
feel
plan
it
throws at us,
expects
we're not stopping
players
till
to
we
break
catch
the
Foom
game
and Lady
when,
Hellbender's fighting by our
unless
side.
you're Disgaea, you should not expect your players to break your game.
Exactly.
Need some blade work here.
Not a problem.
Like, only reason Disgaea gets away with it is Disgaea gives you many tools to have fun with
Mora,
while doing
I'm
it.
thinking I can get a pretty good vantage point from the top of this thing.
Also, I assume that's a
Okay,
spot
just
for
be
the
careful,
costume.
Peter.
But it looks like it's wide out to the open, so you should be able to see it.
I
Yep,
can
right there.
see the whole
Yep.
crater from up here. Maybe Foom's not in the mountain after all. Maybe he's down there somewhere.
Ooh.
Tell us.
I mean, if I were a dragon, I'd definitely want to stop around down there.
The legends do tell.
Let's have a look at this one.
We have another Marvel villain, the Skull,
Thanos
the
sought,
Hydra bad guy, Viper.
Thanos sought powerful relics to fuel his murderous scheme, sent Nebula and I to find something called the Black Vortex, which would grant him unprecedented cosmic power. We never found it, but I longed to gaze into that mirror, knowing it would give me the power to kill him myself.
Fin Fang Foom
Specific
sucking on his
outfits.
greatest caldera.
Good enough for me. We can probably work our way around the edge and find a way down.
Flark and Hala.
Whoa, get a load of them claw marks.
Oh, wait.
It's gotta be Foom's, right?
Photo mode.
Even Bigger than his legend.
Oh, that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
When we find him, let's avoid the claws.
Yeah, that's very Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to cross here too. Just not sure how.
Looks like there might be a ledge hiding under all those rocks on the other side.
Okay. I'm thinking this is step one of a multi-step solution to get across this chasm.
All right, and what are the next steps?
Still working on that part.
God, there's a link. This is cause the use of the green.
I think I see what he's up to.
Yeah, crushing us all.
What does the other costume did there, actually?
Fling that thing, Drax.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
Without image in it.
It'll look better in orbit.
You'll come
Easily.
into a cave
Where
with
shall I put
toxic
it?
fumes, plug the holes with your ice sword, and turn to the right.
Wait, what?
No, it's not. It just looks like it. It just reminds me of it.
Groot,
Next
you're up.
costume is in a room with toxic fumes.
Not him.
Am I supposed
And I
to-
assume the Gamora outfit is based on a comic storyline.
Maybe.
So if Raker completes this ritual of his, unleashes Magus or whatever, what's it gonna look like? I mean, how are we gonna know?
Who knows? Fire in the sky, the entire galaxy turning into a frozen hellscape.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like Maklu 4.
I assume it's more of the same
Gamora
until
will figure it
everybody's
out.
in that stance.
Okay, Rocket,
Trance.
you're up.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, D, lob it.
Easily. Where shall I put it?
There. Over there. Oh, god damn it.
Drax, buddy, can you toss it?
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
Over there. Over there.
If we fall this day, know that it is said Fin Fang Foom takes special care of the
Good night.
skulls of those he deems worthy.
I don't want Foom playing with my skull.
Night Spit.
He will not. He will nail them to his sacred skull throne.
Why would a dragon have a throne? Is it a metaphor?
No.
Right, that
It's a
reminds
throne.
me.
Made of
During Lego
skulls.
Worlds, we had a discussion like,
Ours.
should I refer to him as
Right, well.
Spit or Rivals? Because when I first met him, he was known as Red Rivals. Well, first met him on the internet. We know each other in real life. And on that note, I should probably go onto the guide tab.
Couldn't Foom have picked a warmer planet to call home?
Perhaps the endless magma ocean of Corborus 6.
Or their perpetual razor glass storm.
Look to the left side and have Gamora slice through an icy wall. Look up and you'll see a spot to use your windsock.
Alright, it could have been
This
worse.
brings down a boulder. Look to the side to scan the crack on the cliff side with your visor. After scanning the crack,
Oh.
you'll be able to command Drax to toss the
Need
ball.
something to throw.
Oh, fuck!
Toss
Ah!
the ball. No!
Come on, it's not so bad.
Hang on a
His
second.
fleshy.
I like that Jet reacting to something made me react. Taking a phone call, I seriously admit I'm trying to take a peek at Fin Fang Foom. Looks like it's not too far from the costume, actually.
Sorry about that. God damn it.
Frame would make a poor instrument.
Final step, Drax.
Okay, so I
We
hadn't
can
scanned
topple
it, so I was
some
like,
of
why
those
wasn't it
rocks.
working?
We got ourselves a
It's good now.
I swear, I've never
It
seen you in
sounds
such a
like you're
good
not
mood.
too far away from the other costume.
What about our quarantine zone mission?
You mean our quarantine zone bust?
Drax, I know you've been waiting for this a long time. Enjoy it, man.
Thank you, Peter.
Also,
Quill.
my noodle bowls to be
I
cooked,
must
so I'm going
admit
to go get a fork.
Everything that has happened, I need this.
Yeah, well, maybe if we'd listened to you from the start and just gone after Foom. Everyone get ready.
No, it's not.
There's something up ahead.
I'm pretty sure it sees us, whatever it is.
Frick, more foam food to deal with.
Do not underestimate anything that survives the perils of this planet.
Good advice.
Hope none of the meteors fall on us right now.
Let's focus on one problem at a time.
What's the Monster Hunter monster? I should know this actually. What's the Monster Hunter monster friend of ours is scared of? Kitsu? The
Oh, the fucking the the forbidden honor hole.
yes, that one.
I think so, yeah.
These things remind me of that. That might be because I'm in a Monster Hunter mood.
I'm sorry, if anything
that-
looks like a fucking sex toy, it's gonna be called that. I don't give a damn.
Loving the excitement, Drax. Just promise no avalanches.
And I mean, sadly, I know for a fact there are people that see it sexually.
No, they don't look like the worms I used to have. What's next,
What
Peter?
does that mean? I always forget how you pronounce this company. Koto Booya? I know something.
For Fin Fang Foom continue.
They have a figure of the Gormagala as
Let's
a
just think things through.
anime girl.
Since when is that a thing?
It's a very pretty figure.
We're too late. What if Breaker finishes what he started and the ritual?
Then we're doing all of this for nothing.
Not for nothing. If our final act is to challenge Fin Fang Foom, it will be an honorable final act.
I don't do final acts. I'm a survivor.
Let us hope we are not too late.
All right, let's figure out a way to.
You say the costume is around
We're
here?
in a rush, apparently.
There's a toxic air cave.
I'm not seeing that. Maybe it's in the next area.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the next area.
I thought we might be able to
There,
finish this today. I
see?
don't think we're finishing this today,
More
but that's okay.
Ominous peaks.
This planet's starting to give me the creeps.
But we'll definitely be
I keep
getting
thinking
close.
Foom's gonna claw us from behind.
Fin Fang Foom is a legendary beast. Legendary beasts do not claw from behind.
Maybe not. Smart ones do. Thanos once told me about a planet he found ravaged by Fin Fang Foom. Bodies not just eaten, but scrambled.
So imagine that, thinking about it, imagine that
across
final
the
chapter's
landscape
gonna be
like
a
some
longer
kind
one.
of twisted painting.
Sounds completely horrible.
He said he found it pleasing to the eye.
I'm glad he's dead.
Allegedly.
Thanos doesn't just die. In the MCU, yeah, he's
I mean, it's
definitely
what he
dead.
wants.
They say that Fin Fang Foom uses the planet's treacherous surface to test would-be
Depending. Oh, I found the gas cave.
Lady Hellbender legends all over again.
Okay, either before it or after turn white.
So here's an idea. Why don't we
Is it
look-
right?
Hold with your eye slot and
Found
turn
it.
to the right to find the chip.
Coward.
Oh, I did.
I want full
Ooh.
credit for the kill.
Different.
5 o'clock sprouts. I'm Groot. Believe it or not, Groot usually grooms himself pretty good. You don't want to be behind him when he lets himself grow. We're talking full poofy shrub on top of his big head, blocking my line of fire. I get thistles in my fur. Sometimes I wonder if he does it just to tick me off.
I mean, I see the problem, but at the same time, part of me
Time,
thinks that would be
Drax.
pretty.
We're not killing Fin Fang Foom. We're catching him to give the Lady Hellbender so she forgives us and hopefully helps us.
More phone calls. It's never ending.
Have you thought about your car insurance? Spoiler, so I shouldn't say just yet. Though I will say, both for the Void Watchers and for Future Jet, I guess, you should have put money on it. I mildly regret the spicy noodles, but at the same time they taste good. Out of curiosity, I went into Humble Bundle. There's a lot of anime cookbooks apparently. Or unofficial anime cookbooks, I should say. Oh fuck, when I'm muted. I was not. Sorry, Future Jet and Void Watchers. Just was having a phone call.
Everyone just has to come call me. They can't just look shit up themselves. Fucking hell.
Let's fight the church.
Anyway, what were we gonna do?
You got the costume, so I think now you just clean the chamber.
Ah.
I looked up where the next costume is, but it sounded like it's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna weed out its location just yet.
That's fine.
Wait. Rocket, are you neck deep in water?
We're about to stare down a legendary dragon with the fate of the entire galaxy at stake. I ain't gonna hold us up.
Wow. I'm impressed. You really conquered your fear.
Yeah, well, it ain't about me no more.
Why not just hop on Groot as well?
Because Groot said no. No, Groot said I am Groot.
Fine, buddy.
Drax, buddy, smash it.
I shall enjoy this.
Instead of giving her boom, any chance Lady H might settle for a few of these? Whatever they are.
I'm thinking no!
Didn't think so. Eat these barrel Spartanards are really coming out in pleasure!
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. Bring 'em on!
Oh, he did it on his own.
Loving the initiative.
I'm really curious how much of this existed before this game. Corrected scene, I should say.
Well, it's based on was a lot of the space shit based on like Steve Ditko stuff?
I think so.
Yeah, that would probably be it. It's just taking his beautiful drawings and making them into real life.
Let's make it fall.
Perhaps you had best step back.
I know Groot was Stan Lee, but I don't know how many others are.
This was Jack Kirby.
Nice. Who won't know what hit him?
You will be more resilient than a boulder.
I know. I'm just trying to be positive.
I think it's a team building thing.
We require no further team building.
Guys.
Star-Lord was created by
so much at
Steve
stake right now.
Iglehart
I mean,
and
if we
Steve.
don't get Lady Hellbender
Man,
on
that
our
must be
side,
confusing in
we
the
don't find
office.
a way to take down
Steve
Raker's
Gann.
sparked up church.
We know, Peter.
Staying positive, making the most of this adventure, it helps take the edge off by lessening the sense of crushing responsibility.
Groot was created by Stan Lee, Larry Lieber, and Jack Kirby.
Fin Fang Foom devours us all.
Thank God everybody's got such distinct names.
Yeah.
Rocket was created by Bill Bill Mantilio? Bill Mantlo? I am so sorry.
Anyone ever tell you you got
I'm
an
so sorry for
enchanting
mispronouncing your
voice?
name if you ever see this, Bill.
I'm not
And Keith Griffin.
Well, that's ice for you.
Drax was created by apparently it's an electric company called Drax. Drax the Destroyer was created by Jim Starlin.
I thought you were gonna say Jim Sterling. What the fuck?
I thought the same thing, to be honest. And Gamora was also created by Jim.
Nothing compared to the legendary teeth and claws of Fin Fang Foom.
You know, I
I'm
would be
surprised.
really disappointed if he doesn't live up to all the hype.
Assuming
Would have thought at least one of them would be Daigo.
Peter,
Or
look!
Kirby.
There's smoke ahead.
Think it's Foom?
More likely it's people.
Great. Maybe they'll know where he is.
Or they'll
Well,
attack us on sight. I could probably infiltrate the camp.
I believe usually Space
Make an example of the
was
right person,
Kirby
lead them out in front of their crew.
and
The
Daiko.
shock of it will cause confusion or maybe even surrender. And we carve through the rest.
Because I think, but don't quote me on that, the further out you get from New York, the less Stan was
Loving
involved.
the murdering spirit, just keep in mind not everybody out there is hostile. It could just be a settlement.
That's a dangerous assumption, especially now when everything hinges on us pulling this off.
Right. And we're definitely gonna hand Raker his ass and get Nikki back. But then, afterward, we're also gonna have to find a way to get back to normal.
This is my normal, Peter. Trust me. Right now you need me in murder mode.
Just save some of it for the real bad guys.
Very fitting we had this conversation when you were using a skin that turned Star-Lord grey.
Maybe a low 9. Come on.
Galmak, Galmak, Solta Flander Gath.
Boom! It's boom!
Yes!
Or
Keep
just
Oh.
a huge Larkin rock! Yes!
Ah.
Ominous is right.
What if we find Foom and he's dead?
I would be sad. But like, yeah, Foom is giant fucking dragon, but like, can't go wrong with giant fucking dragon.
Fuck.
Both literally and figuratively, see Lucoa.
Oh, I love Lucoa. What's behind this? And am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Oh, thank you. Thank fuck.
I was getting scared there, not gonna
They
lie.
had the hindsight to be like, yeah, in case something like that goes bad, we should probably make like a reset. Oh, whoa.
Hello? We're looking for Fin Fang Foom. You seen him? Big wings, nasty teeth.
Purple shorts.
What do you mean, purple shorts?
What? I heard he wears purple shorts.
Ancient legends do tell of such a thing.
See?
Damn.
I feel as to point out, yes, he does wear purple swords.
Are you fucking kidding me? Was he part of the Lakers?
This could be weird, man.
That's gonna hit us!
And aside, according to IGN, that was Wendigo.
No way through.
Which, if that was the Wendigo in the comics, he has the weirdest habit of just
Plasma, baby, let's go.
Into a wall. Trust me.
That actually reminds me. You should have put money on that. But you said we had the conversation, like in practice they are the same thing. And like Wendigo, the Marvel character, shows up in the randomest of places.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why.
Yeah, I like this one.
Cause like, I would I really like the
Let's
fuel
see those
valves.
things in action.
I would presume for him to show up so much, there's gotta be somebody in the Marvel office that's like, oh yeah, Wendigo, but like, why?
Exactly.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, my friends.
We just almost got crushed by a giant meteor. Melt that one too, and that one.
Firstly, now you've got those.
Yep, so
At
it
least
is.
it ain't quite as cold in this
After
state.
Star-Lord learns the
You're the
plasma
one
salt,
with
you'll be able to
fur.
use the salt to
Road's
melt
practically
ice and
naked.
get path
Don't
forward,
get cold.
while exploring the
But
nearby
there's a
cave.
big baby in the
After
heat.
dropping rocks over a large skeleton and jumping
Hey,
across,
we're
there's a
all
platform to the left being held by the ceiling by ice. Use plasma salt to free it. Use plasma salt to free it, and you will need Groot's help to lift you up to a small cave above.
Okay.
I am
So basically, look for
jealous
something
right
Groot
now,
can
Quill.
use.
You should be.
What is that?
And I feel I should say again,
Come on,
mad
Monkey,
respect
we
for you
got
for
past
reading
your
that
fear
novel
of
without
water.
stuttering too much.
Step aside,
Oh, for
mortals.
the,
Allow the Meltonator to do his mighty work.
Mass Objective thing?
That's a
Yeah.
terrible name.
I'm used to reading stuff.
Got a
so.
better one?
PD Hot Guns.
It's just as you just heard, I can't even get through a paragraph without stuttering.
Fireball. It's more like
It's all good. It's mostly just practice.
Captain Heatglove.
Nope. No.
As someone who wants to be a voice actor, I can't be fumbling words.
Yeah.
I swear, Quill, you get all the fun toys.
What? What about that weird gun you have that turns people inside out?
Oh yeah, the zipper. Man, I gotta fix that thing.
That's a perfect name!
That sounds like something about Ratchet and Clank with that name.
The Zipper. Ooh, what's this? Ah, I found it.
There you go.
How did you know your guns would work back there?
They've saved us 3 times already.
I mean, how did you know they'd melt that ice wall?
Oh, I...
So we could have just as easily died horribly.
Yep.
Ooh. Things were going south in the war, and we had to dig into the trenches. I needed something more military that would protect the old noggin from fields of Chitauri laser fire. All reliable here, it can take a serious hit, but it heats up fast inside there. I wonder if Rocket can install an air conditioner. Alright.
Like a halfway point between his comics costume and like the Nova Corpse. I mean, if it ain't broke.
Whoa!
It might be his name. Maybe he's trying to communicate.
Wait, what? So, okay, that is Wendigo from the X-Men. What is he doing on a fucking planet out in the middle?
According to IGN,
Please don't.
and no subtitles. But like, I assume somebody offers is like pushing this stuff or pushing his appearances, but like, why?
Okay. Now we know they're all around us.
You after interacting with Wendigo, you will walk out to an open area filled with toxic plants.
More like
Move forward and suit these plants with the plasma assault. To the right there will be an area with four
Don't check them out too closely.
See what I mean? To the right there will be an area with 4 toxic plants. Behind these plants will be the chest. As we know, they're the plants in question.
Nice. I ain't ever gonna get tired of that.
It is pretty open-ish. Fucking Wendigo of all characters. Jesus Christ. Granted, I barely see him in anything.
Your eyes peeled. Smell an amber.
But then again, I'm not going on my way to look for a lot of Marvel-related
Groot says those plants deserve it.
shows, games, and stuff like that. If something like pops up, I'll watch. If I'm interested as well.
Those things grow in a frozen hellscape.
But fair enough.
They think they're made of sturdier stuff than that.
I think that's a better way to enjoy comics, just like read what you're interested in.
Then again, when I'm watching anything comic book related nowadays, I'm watching like DC stuff.
I mean, I'm a DC guy, so.
You're all mean or stupid.
Okay, what's this one?
It burns.
Is that a
I'm
suit?
whipping that immediately to Rocket. That looks awesome. Man's gotta have 2 suits. One for business and one for action. This sweet, sweet number is my action suit. You wanna get the best contracts, you gotta dress the part, and I clean up real nice. I slip this baby on and start talking with my goodest words. The clients melt in front of me. Bam! Stung! Rocket style.
See what I mean when I say like
He looks
comic
like
book
he's
stuff
wearing-
you get far just costumes.
He looks like he's wearing fucking Kiryu Kazuma's outfit.
I believe Q is in grey, but yeah.
It's the same red shirt.
But I'm so looking forward to Friday when I get to play
It says they've
play
got
Yakuza
corrosive
1.
spores. Maybe don't get too close.
It's doing hell on my stores again. But hey, Kiro.
I imagined Foom would sense our arrival.
And I'll
rush
probably
to
invade
face us.
the self-promotion for that one.
Maybe he's hiding from us.
But like, with Yakuza coming back, I get to do the some say joke.
I'm just having fun blowing shit up.
Nope, still not tired of it.
Maybe try something else.
Aw.
Nice shot, Peter. Okay, you're just killing weeds at this point.
Yep.
Nope, still not tired of it.
Some say he is sponsored by Majima Construction, whether he likes it or not, and that he has never gone over budget during the Steam sale. Like, I was just making up, like, Stig-style facts of Kiwu, and it was so fun.
I love the Yakuza games. I gotta get back to 0. Again, if we were playing a Yakuza for the channel, it's gonna be the newer ones, not the older ones. As much as I would love to, I'd rather just play the newer stuff on channel. Because then I can get through the other stuff on my own time.
I want to go through the story just because, like, the experience of it. Because when I played Yakuza 0,
It is a wonder Lady
I was
Hellbender does
curious
not
like
move.
how much he holds. Oh, it's
Look
many
old for Lady
Wendigos.
Skullsy.
Oh no, no, that's your
Drax
team.
seems to be doing okay.
Catathians have adapted to survive long in harsh winter.
Anyway,
And
when I started Zero, I was curious like how much of like the memory around Kiryu is like
Our summers are
actual
quite mild,
thing,
pleasant.
and how much of it is just like people overhyping him. Weirdly, I'd say Kiryu did not feel overhyped there.
Kiryu is just great. He's a good balance of a character that you actually can appreciate and look forward to if he shows up in something.
Yeah,
Look, Will, it's your new best bud.
just like
I'd say communication has failed.
okay, yeah, there is multiple of them. Which tells me it's probably not meant to be the X-Men villain.
Or maybe based on him.
Yeah, based on it, maybe.
It's kind of like the fucking whatever that thing was from the Empire Strikes Back.
Ah, the Wampa.
But there's already enough Star Wars references in this game. It's probably what it's meant to be, a reference to it.
That's true.
My bloodlust is sated for the present.
No wonder they're grumpy, living on this hunk of ice.
Are you kidding? This is me before coffee.
Before coffee.
Rocket will soon be ours, my friends. Unless
God,
they
I
send
love that.
If they do, we'll have to move like
If I didn't
lightning.
make...
Hit them from
Ah,
behind.
fuck, I forgot to change my meat this month.
But what if they're too
If I didn't do the
fast?
meats, that would probably
We'll
be
need
my
another
profile
plan.
pic.
Hey, hey, hey!
You know what?
Every battle comes with some kind of curveball. But trying to predict where it's gonna land only makes things worse. Relax. It's easy to overthink when things get tense, but if we focus...
We can hit him hard.
Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter Quill.
Yes!
Great!
Pounds, Drax!
They're fast for something so big.
Oh, fuck, I went to the
My
pictures.
jet boots!
Gamora! Run him through! You have caused us conspire! Let me at him!
Blades up! Another wave of freaks!
Let's end it! Lay on the hurt!
I see him, buddy. Quill, more freaks.
I like that I changed my profile pic to that and I immediately got the end.
From what, Crash?
Of a... Not a server friend.
Oh, okay. I know Crash would be the one to say that.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, you Drax!
When you go fuck yourself.
Good fight warms the blood!
Or you could try a sweater!
Like, I am gonna have to remember to make, like, something for this month. But till then, fuck it, walk into the suit.
Did you do anything for May?
I don't have a plan.
May 4th, so Star Wars related, I guess.
I mean, there are many clone troopers that like, I'd like to do. And of course, proper Star Wars characters.
And also, My Hero starting up again next month, so that's good.
But Star Wars wise, what do I have? Or what have I done?
You can't borrow my jet boots!
Dream images.
What is next, Peter Quill?
The Chewbacca for Lego Star Wars complete. Han Solo for Renegade Squadron.
When to go home! Get it?
Clever wordplay, Peter Quill.
Is that really all the Star Wars that I've done?
Seems like you need to do more.
Okay, I'm done playing with the snow monkeys.
Wendigo.
Is that really what we're calling them?
That's what they
Hey,
call
they're
themselves.
the ones who keep yelling Wendigo.
Oh, I say, yeah. I've only done 2 Star Wars.
Sounds like we haven't seen the last of them.
Maybe Hellbender will want to add some of those Wendigo to her army.
Assuming they don't hold a grudge.
Hey,
They started it.
Like, I know it's a matter of time until I get more, cause Lego Force Awakens the Skywalker Saga.
So much for not holding a grudge.
But, like, still. I mean, eventually I want to do the Battlefront games. Even if the story mode for Battlefront 1 is a bit of a joke.
These fuckers walk around like Shumagora.
Oh yeah, they do too.
This was in the big eye.
Take heed!
Time's up!
Rip him a new one! This reminds me of our monster hunt in the prohibited area.
Let's hope it doesn't end the same as that one.
That was like something out of a horror movie. Pin him down, crew.
This is a bad tactical position.
Is there a good one when it comes to these things?
Rocket! Safety's off!
These things even die weird.
Don't know what it was, but I'm glad it's dead.
Another thing about Star Wars that might be, they could also do something like IG-88 or Cad Bane.
We are on their turn.
Come on, put him down.
Like, it's a big galaxy, both Disney and LucasArts. There's plenty to draw from.
No one takes joy in their work like you, Drax.
String him up, crew. My butt still hurts from that slide.
Surprised you're not used to it by now.
Right in the face.
Oh, curiosity, what cinnamon birthdays on May? Qualia, Kafu, Ayami, His... I always forget how you pronounce her name. History?
I think you mean the
Kazaki, Sayori, Ibuki.
Heads up!
I mean, History is the common writer, but at the same time, fuck that design.
The abominable beast. Prove the venerable role.
This is a bad tactical position.
I have seen your blade overcome worse odds. One last grudge.
I mean,
That thing was freaking
they're
massive.
fast, but you have guns, so maybe you can just keep your distance.
It is strong.
Chop him.
As far as thinking about it, keeping your distance is really an option for Drax and Gamora, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's that jackwark who was hucking rocks at us.
Let us return the favor. Chop, chop! It's like the whole planet came out to play. Not all. We still lack the most important guest of all.
You guys get a load of that wrecked ship?
Not really sightseeing right now.
Breathing room, Groot.
I'm curious now.
This is a bad tactical
Why just type in Wendigo? Yep, there we go.
Guys,
Huddle.
huddle up! What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty.
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
You know what I see when I look at that battlefield? I see all of you. I'm mesmerized.
Mesmerized? What?
Seriously, you make me want to fight 24 hours a day. So what do you say we run these guys to the ground, huh? Who's with me?
Can't believe I'm missing Thanos right now.
I might. Did I screw up? Yeah.
I mean, see, Gamora was missing Thanos, so
Rub it out of big guy.
that probably tells you all you need to know.
Danger close, Rocket! It's like the whole planet came out to play.
Not all! We still lack the most important
We
guest
killed
of
their
all!
leader. They should leave us alone now.
Or seek revenge.
Think that wreck is the camp we saw?
Nah, this thing has been here for ages. Look, the smoke's coming from the other side of it.
We're close, but we're gonna need to get up there.
Oh, they mentioned the
Oh,
camp.
a sword.
It's probably the least dangerous thing on this planet. It's just a big hunk of scrap.
I mean, that
All right,
was meant to
crew,
be
give me a
Wendigo.
boost. About yay high.
Anyway,
It's not a unit of measurement.
Groot knows what
once
he
you leave the academy, there's another costume. So, like, I'll read the rest when you get there.
Okay, so it's coming out.
We'd better not get stranded out here. This cold is deadly.
All right, heads up. I'm gonna drop something down for you guys.
Snow beasts have whet my appetite.
Look out below!
Ha! That'll work!
You think those creatures were using this ship for shelter?
Screw them. They're dead.
Fair.
They say Fin Fang Foom is a foe unlike any one could imagine.
Here, give me a hand.
We should be ready. We don't know the source of that smoke. Could be more hostile.
I feel like once we beat Foom Fang Foom, we might call it for the night.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe it's a barbecue.
What's barbecue?
What? You guys have never had barbecue? Charbroiled burgers, grilled steaks, baby back ribs?
Why would you consume the ribs of an infant?
Told you Terrans were barbaric.
No.
I mean, he's got a point.
Whatever it is,
I don't know why they're called that.
smells.
Bodies. It smells of bodies.
Jeez. Was all this Foom?
Oh,
Undoubtedly.
to double way back, like Warhammer Fantasy, the Beastmen consider babies infinite. Babies a delicacy. That's one of the reasons why they're so evil.
Yeah. I might play them one of these. You know what? No. There are better characters or better troop like things to play as than them. Like the vampire ones or whatever.
Oh, I want to play as the vampire counts.
So you
Up
say it was
ahead.
in here?
Looks like
In
there's
this
a
area?
survivor.
Who goes there?
No head. She has no head.
I believe that.
Once you leave the destroyed encampment, you will go down a very long ice
And
slide.
I
At the bottom,
hear
you'll see
you.
a series of
Are you
rocky
the only
platforms to the
survivor?
left side that are
Clearly
dotted with
not.
toxic
Where
plants.
you meet
Shoot these
Zax.
with Star-Lord and make your way up. You will find a
Forget what
chest
I
at the
said.
top.
Yeah, I'm the only survivor.
Ruby Thursday.
Or will be.
I take it you know where we can find him?
Sure, digesting my men back at his roost. Big Eye's
Are you an
obelisk
actual
sticking
thing?
out of the Caldera's frozen sea.
Don't worry, we'll take care of Foom.
Sure
Ruby
you will,
Thursday.
Terran.
Yes, you are indeed
Just
an
don't
actual
come
fan.
running back
Oh.
here when he chases you. Still got some things to pack up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know read about this lady, actually.
about your
Apparently she's a parody of, like,
Gonna be
sex
okay?
appeal in comic books.
I don't need your pity, Terran. I'll head back to
Because
Contraxia
usually
and
she's got a really nice body and then, like,
Ooh,
tentacle
hey,
monster
you
I
might
head.
not
see
wanna
it,
do
look,
that.
them
Contraxia
titties.
isn't exactly
Yeah.
safe right now.
When is it ever?
Seriously, maybe you should just come with
Which
us.
I mean,
I've been embarrassed.
I
enough
personally
today
don't
without
mind,
taking
but,
help
like,
from a
I think it's a
stranger.
fine thing to poke fun at
Myself.
every once in a while.
Well, if you hear people talk
Granted, I
about
think
the
modern
problems of
comics have gone a
matriarchs,
little bit
just
too
steer
far
clear.
with that,
I'll keep that in mind.
but I don't know, things are changing there, so like there's a comic book YouTuber that makes a big point, like whenever a woman appears like the last like 10 years, whether or not they look like a guy or not. And it's like, yeah, that's what a lot of like female characters in comics became.
Yeah, but the thing is, even if they're fucking gorgeous characters, they're at least written well. That's all that matters to me.
Like, Power Girl would not be nearly as famous as he is if people didn't like her personality as well.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
Any of you corpses mind if I help myself to your stuff? No? Well, thank you.
May as well
I
put it
mean,
to
like,
good use, right?
comic books as a medium, there's a gold amount of characters that were just forgotten. Hell, the Guardians of the Galaxy is an example.
It's all yours.
Like, nobody cared about the Guardians
Here's
until the
hoping we do
movie.
better against Foom than this lot.
Turning
hey,
into
this
a
took,
ragtag
like-
bunch of misfits is honestly the best thing you could have done for them. Oh, hello there.
In case wondering, Ruby Thursday's first debut was in The Defenders, number 32,
thingy on the
in
frozen
November of
sea, eh?
1975.
You said it, buddy.
So I think
Sure
that
is a
actually
long
makes
way
her the
down.
old... No, Groot. Fuck, that might actually make it the
Another
second
hunt
oldest
marker?
character in this
This one
game.
is unclaimed. Little doubt it belonged to one of these corpses.
Guess they never got the chance to plan it.
I've appropriated it for our own use, to herald our bravery this day. Shall mark our ultimate conquest, or our glorious defeat.
Foom may be bad news, but he's
You know-
nothing compared to the fight that comes next.
If I was a hunter in that situation, I can't help but feel compliment. I can't help but
conquest
think
at a
I'd be
time.
complimented in that situation. Like, that must come across as like somebody willing to take my
Alright, people,
take my
let's
flag
catch us
and
a
plant
dragon.
it in an honorable
We grow ever
spot.
closer to our great destiny.
Or more honorable
You're awful,
spot.
Shipper, considering Foom obliterated that camp like it was nothing.
It's like,
We
yeah,
are
I'd be
not
too dead to
nothing.
care, but at the same
I'm with
time, there's an
Drax.
honor to that.
No mountain too high, no valley too low.
Literally.
Or camaraderie.
In the case of this place.
Whoa! Hey, Pete, the ice is amplifying our velocity.
Oh fuck, that's probably just sliding question. That does look fun though.
Yeah. Reminded of Ice Age, first movie.
Incredibly dangerous. It's actually kind of fun.
Indeed, let us meet our deaths bemused.
Well,
To the
that
left,
takes
sorry,
care of the
seriously,
getting
in
down
that
part.
cave.
I don't even want to think about how we're gonna get back up. Or
Ah, I
how
see.
we're gonna get Foom up there.
Look
Oh,
on the bright side.
okay.
We may be dead.
Guys, come on! We ride a dragon!
Ride. Foom.
5-year-old me would be so jealous right now.
You think Foom
I bet.
is gonna let us ride him after we kick his butt?
You're getting all caught
Like,
up
I
in
think
the
I told this
details.
story on stream, but like, when I was a wee little kid, I wanted to be a dragon tamer. I think you can see the problem with that.
Doesn't exist. Well, we don't know if dragons did exist at one point. There's not enough detail to suggest they did or not.
Useful, like a can of anti-Foom.
I like to think that they did, but I'm not fully...
Whoa!
I suppose to double back to Star Wars.
Ah, yes, the robes of a Carthathian monk. They are rare pacifists who seek to clear their minds and avoid all violence. I own one because they are incredibly soft against my naked skin after a shower.
Copy of Fighting Fin Fang Foom, Volume 3, Dragon Slaying Techniques and Strategies.
Somebody actually wrote that?
No, I invented an imaginary book with an exceptionally verbose title in order to create levity.
Excellent levity, Drax.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't think it could get any colder.
After
You know,
this game,
days
Drax
like
gets the
these, I'm
isekai
glad I
writing.
installed seat warmers in
love
the
that.
Millennium.
But he'd
Up
always
ahead,
make an overpowered
there's
character.
the Ice Obelisk.
This must be it, the frozen sea.
This is the perfect spot. Here we will challenge the great beast. Fin
Oh.
Fang Foom!
Oh.
Come and
Drax
face
is
your
learning
death.
Why is it
Transition.
always Drax?
I don't know.
If he knows we're here.
Also, we're not killing him, remember?
Shout with me. Here we demonstrate our mettle.
Fin Fang Foom! Your end draws near!
Nope, not his end.
Your quill. Go!
Fin Fang Boom, it's nap time!
Rocket, it's your turn.
Also, that was
my
the
real
last
name?
costume in this chapter.
Fin Fang Foom! We're gonna decomboggle your flock and cut spigots! You hear me?
He hears you!
You scaly, overgrown Gordlesplode! You fessed lump of Satarkian shrub meat! You don't scare us!
It feels good, does it not?
Yeah! Yeah! It actually does!
Just through here. Be
Now we
ready for
disrobe.
anything.
That is technically...
I don't.
IGN has got
So,
a
where is he?
Maybe
picture of all the
Impossible.
Alfred themes.
Sin was born without
Like at the bottom of
You
the
don't know
guide.
that.
in the cold heart of a dying star.
Dying stars ain't cold.
This one was.
You think his lair's behind that?
Let's find out.
I don't think he's alive. Oh, I'll take that back.
I hope he is. Yay!
Oh, he does not wearing shorts.
Really looks like something on Monster Hunter.
Does, yeah.
You know what? I'm down with that. Wow, that's an obvious arena.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Here we go.
How are we supposed to capture that?
By beating him into submission.
We're gonna have to get through that ice armor first!
Prepare yourself, fool! You face Captain Heatclaw! Today, we earn our place in Utah!
I don't want to think about Katathian heaven right
Like, it's
now.
very different from like traditional Think Tank food, but I'm down with that.
I'm cool with it. It's a nice chance to see him updated.
Invincible after all! Yeah, bust up the other pieces! Let's strip the sky bare!
I gotta wait for the shit to recharge. Whoa!
Ha-ha! He is as great as the tales foretold!
Hope Lady Hellbender likes his present!
Yeah, in a shitty game, he would have been dead.
That's two!
You are the bane of ice, Peter
I could
Quill.
easily see them doing that
Bane
shit.
of Ice isn't such a bad nickname!
If it was a
Maybe if you had like another couple chapters. Like, I feel you're gonna beat Think Tank Foom. It's gonna be back to Hellbender. It's the end of the game.
and then we take on the church. Yeah.
Ha! Look at him struggle!
Ah.
I suspect Drax is gonna have to throw something at that scar at some point.
How you like us now?
His opinion does not appear to have improved.
You think? I bet he is.
I don't think he's gonna come quietly!
Oh, I got dust the finger! Set him up!
Nice work, Peter!
Not so hot now, are you, Boo?
Bring it, you overgrown lizard!
Looks like he just
Hell yeah!
That was too close!
Good thinking! Muscles! Get through the head! He thinks you two can refund that rock right in the moon's face!
Oh, and what was Think Tank Foom's backstory? Plus original appearance.
Feel free to give up, Boom!
Yeah,
Boom.
play nice and we'll go easy on
Good
you!
Foom. Oh. Apparently he's got a clone called Think Tank Foom.
Ah.
Think Tank Foom was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby,
I missed the chance to get it, so I'm gonna have to wait again.
and he first appeared in Strange Tales number 89 in 1961. So he is probably the oldest character in this video game.
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon?
And Think Tank Foom in the comics is a MacLuhan? a shape-shifting alien being from the world of... Oh, fuck off. Kakawatara. Also known as Maklu V. Clue 4. This is the planet you're on, right?
I'm wondering if they reference Fing Fang Foom in Shang-Chi. Because there are dragons.
Maybe Iron Fist as well.
Yeah.
Legal complications resulted in Fu being exiled to Monster Island once again, where he and several other monsters briefly battled the immensely displaced Justice League of America. Which can be fun sometimes.
Suppose we had Soul Foom as I originally suggested. Okay, Drax, you got
Greatly vulnerable to an unidentified herbal leaf found only in China.
Got
This
it.
herb is capable of quickly putting food to sleep, or sleeping long periods of time.
Hellbender's got all the minions he can eat! Cut him off, Gamora! Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Oh, apparently it was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
It was? Wait, which one? The first one?
I can't believe we're fighting a
Yeah, the
dragon!
first one.
You never explain it. I've never played the first one.
Quick, while he's stuck
Have I played the first
Barely a
one?
scratch!
No, I don't think I have.
We definitely got his attention.
He's got ours.
Yeah, I think I have.
Watch out for his, well, everything.
So much for going quietly!
I don't know, maybe this year I'll do it for Game Theory.
Ah! Glorious rain of fire!
But it's a big
Let's do
eventually.
this.
This is got my name on
Unleash
it.
me onto these fools! Suppose we had Soul Foom as I originally suggested.
No quarantine zone, no fine, no church.
Oh, we lost you for a second.
Hey, Quill, wanna see some fireworks?
Yes?
Oh, come on! More fire? Any last words?
Waiting for something.
Like, to double back on, like, last stream with, like, I mentioned superhero games being good for, like, live service games. You can just pop this version of him into another game and be a nice change from normal Fing Fang Foom. There's a good look.
So much for going quietly!
Like, I think they need more of, like, a good game to begin with.
Yeah.
Instead of something like the Avengers.
The first thing is, if you're gonna make something live service, okay, figure out what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do with this live service? Then choose your IP for what you want to do, or you either create a brand new IP, or you take something.
Make
Then
it hurt, Gamora!
profit.
Hope this makes us square with Hellbender!
Who wouldn't want a giant pet dragon? Are we even making a dent?
Flesh does not dent!
We seem to be making him mad.
I feel unless something changes the movie side of, like, superhero stuff, is quite gonna keep failing.
That's why they're taking a
Like, there's
massive
no
year
such
break.
which they really need.
There was a break
Like,
during the COVID era,
so much
but
of a
like,
gold mine into superhero stuff.
Suppose we had Soul Foom as I originally suggested.
Okay, Drax, you get to pick our next money-making scheme!
I am glad some of the repeated lines have variants.
My great underutilized!
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you.
I'm ready. Just find me an opening.
I need him to shoot in the air again.
Let's hurry this up. I'm getting cold.
I'm sure Boom will be happy to warm you up.
Look out!
Guys, huddle up! Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours! They shall carve our name in the history books, Peter Quill, and it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're maybe 2 steps away from winning this fight. But if we start dancing before we actually win, these scut holes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Feel my wrath!
Can't wait to take him down.
Let me in.
Got it this time.
Do not get eaten, Peter Quill!
Oh, I keep running into shit.
Come on, Boom. You'll like Seknarf 9.
Hellbender's got all the minions you can eat!
Don't get burned.
Rock it! Go wild!
You shoot this guy already, you jackass!
Hellbender!
Thank you! There it is.
Pet dragon.
Come, Tree! Let us prepare this plan of yours!
I can't believe we're fighting a dragon!
Believe it and shoot it.
Now, Peter Quill! Prime our attack! Glorious! The beast grows desperate!
Yeah, and pissed.
And he's bound to get sloppy.
Chop him up!
Can't find any weapons of him in the Big Bang Thing in the MCU.
Do not hold back now!
But apparently he did appear in the animated Guardians series.
Makes sense.
There was
Feel my wrath!
pretty much 2 casted on the MCU.
Let's
Or the
hurry this
MCU's
up. I'm getting
version's
cold.
popularity.
That's why they also created a why Spartak was was his father, and that one was Peter's father, not Ego. They didn't know where they were going in the MCU.
Let's knock him out cold.
Doesn't look like he's gonna make it easy on us.
Beast is most dangerous when at its
It's like
most desperate.
reading
We
the
must not fail!
about the Guardians and reading the comic. I kind of wish they did keep Spartak, but like at the same time, all the actors for the Guardians are done with the MCU, aren't they? So it's not like he would have appeared anyway.
Drax's actor states he would like to come back, but as a different character.
Fair. Which I mean, what was it? 6 years?
We stand triumphant!
Like that's a decent
Who
enough
must
time
fallen?
for WoW.
Oh. She's here.
I gotta say though, I was starting to remember when was the last time I saw the Brood in anything.
Whoa, hold on! No, wait, no!
Like this gun has been good for like the obscure references in like a nicely implemented way.
Wait, guys, go! Lady Hellbender, we want to...
Nobody escapes my wrath. Floorboard.
Monster Queen of Seknarf 9, you said you'd hear him out. Promised.
Speak. I hope this is the one where you make a good speech.
Gives me a gun as he dictate the speech.
Hope not. I don't know what to say.
We screwed up. We conned you. Robbed you. killed your baby. We can't take back what we've done. But we want to make it right.
Quill.
You murdered the Dragon Lord of Kakarantara!
So let's put up that. On the Dark Sundays, is there like a grand list? Oh. Instead of delete, we control Z. Oh my god, that looks amazing, the suit. I was saying, oh yeah. I must wonder if, like, in some drawer at Marvel Studios, if there's like a grand list of how you pronounce all this shit.
Probably. They'd have to have someone on standby for that shit. Oh god, that ass. Fuck! And then she gets eaten.
Fate has finally brought the two of us together. Lord Foom.
Oh, so he's got the entire monster back there.
Dead worlds, screaming across space. We must go. Now.
Someone needs to take a stand against the church. We could really use some help.
You pay one debt, then create another.
No, though I can kind of see.
Enough. I will gather my forces.
Fred.
All right, let's go.
Please tell me she's got a wide think tank foam.
That'd be amazing. But we gotta fix our ship first.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes. The noble Lady Hellbender shall fight alongside us this day.
So I assume for that you got Groot's final whip ability.
You found Drax's peanut butter and chocolate.
We are on the path to destiny, my friends.
I still can't believe we did it. We did do it, right?
That suit is so amazing.
That's not coming off.
But we lost Warlock, and we'll need him to exercise the Magus once we shut down that ritual.
So we bust him out of cult prison. I've done jailbreaks before, we all have.
We still tracking him?
Oh yeah, that thing ain't coming out easy.
Good. Then all we gotta do is get there on time and hope Lady Hellbender does too.
She will. I'm certain of it.
All right. Let's gear up, people. Tie up any loose ends. Take a pee if you have to, because we're not stopping again.
Hey, Quill. Let me borrow your tunes.
What?
Why?
I need the focus. Come on.
Do not drop that.
I'll make it better. Don't worry.
Mantis? What happened on Lamentis?
7 petabytes of storage for some reason.
Things look dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait. Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
What's the fetish with the leotard? I'm just picturing that.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard
I
at
mean,
all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
Well then.
Aw, she says thank you for getting
Understood
rid of Aiden
everything.
Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Yeah.
Might as well just talk with everyone before we
Hey,
end the thing
Rocket.
today.
Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
Might have enough time for me to do a
listen to
quick
my
stream
tunes?
tonight.
No,
Then
you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but...
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
get out the signal.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What? What
What?
did he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh.
Oh.
Right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity.
I am Groot.
This fucking thing.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Oh,
I wonder if you didn't bother doing that, and then you do that when she hears.
I'm
like,
wondering that the set
that's
as well.
really well
You're
thought out.
overwatering, Sir Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, leave him alone. I tinker when I'm stressed. Groot waters, Gamora meditates, etc.
When I'm stressed, I concentrate real hard, and sometimes I can see the birth of the universe.
Now that's
Oh,
a
but-
knife.
No,
Drax,
fuck you.
Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a
Excalibur
weapon.
failed, it sounds
It's a
like.
mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well,
this is dead.
Its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklufor is but one of them.
Right.
Step.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklufor. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Kamaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklufor.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people,
He failed, I assume.
a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklufor to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By
Good way to
dying?
look at it.
Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Morgoth's breath, you are correct.
Remind me of One Piece, Zoro's childhood friend.
Oh, Kuina.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Like cause women have a different center of gravity. He was gonna fuck up a swordplay.
That thing onto the ship.
And then she died.
Thought we could
Yeah.
use it if we ever need to
By
hide our
down
identity
these
during
stairs.
a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the planet that rains emeralds or something, right? Or am I
What?
confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah.
What?
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me
I
and Groot
feel like
knocked over
just
top
hold a
secret lab.
bag.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the collector.
Oh.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no
Oh, yeah.
offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over Nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I punked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
Like an accident.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A
In
cage
case wondering,
and
to my knowledge,
no
all the
place
great
for
Baby
guys like
Groot
us.
stuff traces back to
We've
the
been partners
MCU
in crime
movie.
ever since.
Yep.
That I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is
So,
truth.
it is cute.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait.
Thanks to the
Groot wore a
suit and the
mask for
mask,
this?
this picturing Rocket Payday.
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yup. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time I realized what was up, they'd got Groot. Locked him in a freaking cage, Quill. Like an animal.
That's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon.
Cage,
So,
if you
I
could
went with
walk in the
plan
cage
One
earlier.
explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
Might as well go see her and talk to anybody downstairs.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques. Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a
Huh.
bad idea.
Imagine he would just
We
get
don't know
one
what's gonna
shot by
happen when we get
Drax.
out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Together!
Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and
Fair.
also in one version where he grabs her butt.
I mean,
It is a nice butt.
it's a nice ass. I think we'll call it here. And enjoy the full fight next on Friday. Yeah, let's save. Alright.
Just 'cause I also need to pee.
Yeah, alright. well, we've come to the end of the session for another fun Guardians trip. Kind of sad we didn't get to finish the game today. That's fine. We will be back on Friday with more Guardians of the Galaxy. And on Wednesday, me and Gavin will continue more FF16. So, until next time, folks, I'll see you then.
Let's hop into FF16. It looks like a great game.
It's fantastic. But, again, see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.